Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting session of Distant Wanderers. I am your Dungeon Master, Walkman EXE, and joining me, as always, are my ever-present role players, going down the line in no particular order, just picking randomly from my Roll20. We have Star playing Carenia.
Why would you at me first?
We have Colin, or Seabass, or Guesswork, playing Daryl Axonoff II.
Why am I second? I'm never second!
You are Al Axonoff II! How dare you! We have Doc playing Lucian Vale.
I'm third.
We have Zammy playing Hal Percival Evangeline.
This might be a challenge, but can I get a hoya?
Yeah.
Anyway, we have Nilosaur playing Saoirse Bonfil.
Hello.
And joining us again, we have Silver playing Victoria Duran.
I can't count.
When last our party left off, they were in the city of Creekside, as Victoria had just been introduced to the party by Clan Dugan as a person of interest looking to be escorted to the Kingdom of Lianshe, where they were investigating the murder of someone close to them, a duke who had been assassinated, and his son had stepped up to assume the title. And during which a few laws were able to slip their way through before the power exchange was codified. Bureaucracy, gotta love it. And the people that benefited the most were the Kingdom of Lianshe. Specifically, there were two organizations that were noted as being responsible for the assassination, with the Collective being said to be responsible for the assassination, and Eclipse being said as a organization that was trying to prevent said assassination. The party deciding to proceed forward with this, as Lucian as well had received tips about a member of the Collective known as Summer who was attempting to invade Lianshe. They decided to head out, hoping to stumble upon one of the ancient sites that was in the city, and perhaps even prevent this conflict from going down. Saoirse spoke with her brother Silas, who gave her an upgrade to the group's car, which allowed it to contain a sizable amount of goods in the trunk, and it would keep them cold, so, perishables would not wilt and die, and anything that they recovered that was, of organic material would not decompose over time. As well, he gave them a little magical latchkey that allowed the car to shrink and then grow in size, allowing it to be easily transported if they did not have room to drive through an area. Arriving at the magical Briarwood, the party was able to circumnavigate the first barrier, which was designed to just ward people off, make them afraid of entering the forest, and send them out. Pushing past it, the party entered the forest, and quickly, upon arriving, they found a barrier that was made of concentrated arcane energy that prevented them from moving forward. The party then, of course, used their various skills to attempt to find the focal point of this warding. Finding it quickly, they were able to circumnavigate it, but not before triggering conflict with some of Summer's scout forces, which they quickly dispatched non-lethally, and were able to apprehend them and bring them all to a singular location where they were able to begin interrogating them. Upon discussion with the leader of the forces, they found out that Summer's... They couldn't get much information out of him, as he was loyal to a fault and would not reveal his true objectives, only stating that the person he followed was Silverian Draconis, which the group assumed to be Summer's true name. However, upon interrogating some of their prisoners, some of them revealed that the goal of Summer, as it were, was a complete conquering of Lianshe. He did not intend to come and scout it out, as previously stated to his king. He intended to fully subjugate it. And in order to do so, he had been allying himself with many of the locals, who were disparaged or under heel by the aristocracy of Lianshe, and gathered up any of their able-bodied fighters who were willing to risk a chance at revolution, and began marching through the Briarwood, which he had been hacking and burning and slashing his way through, intending full destruction, not even attempting to try and thwart the magical charms and traps of the Briarwood, instead seeking a brute force approach through the woods itself. The party, kind of taken aback by this, offered the group, after, knocking the leader unconscious, a chance at amnesty, a chance to flee, so that they could try and find a better life. However, it was revealed to the party that if any soldier of Aurum were to flee the battlefield, their family would become considered enemies of the state, and they would be exiled from the kingdom, and their children would be considered traitors and be hunted down. So, choosing between betraying Silverian Draconis and being hunted for the rest of their life, or dying at the hands of the party, two of the soldiers in Summer's employ opted for execution, which Lucian granted them swiftly, and the party divided over this, but not before Carenia summarily executed the leader as well, in a slight fit of rage. And that is where we pick up, with the party a little rattled, scattered, and planning their next move. I'm going to go ahead and move Darrow over here, by the way. Man, the silence.
Guys,
It's all setting in. It's all like centered. Back.
I was distracted. Sorry. I'm sorry. So how many people, just to be sure?
So there
to
are
count.
3 people that are still alive, 2 of which who are still, they are stable but unconscious, and then there's the farm boy that Zami gave, 5 platinum to, who literally passed out because that is more money than he's ever seen in his entire life. So he's still unconscious because of, again, generosity.
Okay. And then how many people were killed?
So there were 2 soldiers, one being, I think, 25, another 21, who were both, one of which was the bowman that Saoirse stabilized, the other, who y'all pressed for information, but he wouldn't give because the leader was, glaring him down and, making it clear, I'll kill you if you talk. And the other just being another archer. He was just kind of, no face, but he, seemed loyal enough. And then the last person y'all killed was the actual leader of the group, who said some very unsavory things to Carenia, of the racial variety.
Meh.
Yep.
It's all good.
Not a very awkward situation. Very, very awkward.
Shut up.
No, I won't.
Damn you. Oh
Word.
shit, got here.
So yeah, as it stands now, Howl's looking over the prisoners. Colin, I think you kind of I think you've passed out last session. As
Yeah.
the executions were happening. I think you were just tired.
So. I was very tired.
Yeah, I figured it was a long day, lots of work. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say that you kind of moved over to this area with Howl, Carenia, and Victoria.
Right.
If I remember correctly, Carenia was just kind of processing what all just happened, and so was Victoria. Saoirse and Lucian separated from the party. Saoirse going off away from, all the shit, and Lucian following her to talk to her about
Hot girl shit.
the realities of war.
Not quite hot girl shit.
Yeah, not quite hot girl shit.
Hot girl shit.
Stinky, in fact.
Oh,
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
So.
Carenia moved her hammer, so the remains of the leader could be moved by Howl, I'm pretty sure.
The leader's the guy who made racial slurs.
He
right?
he called her a hellwalker, which is like
Yes.
not really cash.
Racist.
Oh, good, I'm used to it.
Oh. If Darrow would give you a hug, he would give you a hug, but he won't. Heart.
I'm gonna
Wow.
punch Darrow.
He won't. Heart.
Oh my
Last
god.
hug I'm giving you, motherfucker.
Anyway,
Yeah, ew. I guess she's kind of looking at her hammer as some stuff is still on it, I'm assuming. Because, of course,
it is for a brief second, but then of course Fajar, the spirit of the hammer, just kind of like you watch as the hammer like almost heats up and just like the blood just kind of evaporates and the chunks kind of fall off, singed, and just kind of like fall to the ground as the hammer is in its pristine condition.
you're just like, whoa. And then, you know, with the kind of, yeah, somber tone, she just kind of pats the hammer like, thank you. And then she's...
Fajar just looks at you confused because like he's right there. Like why are you patting his vessel when he is here to receive
right
the
here? I thought he was in there. Okay.
No, he wasn't in there. Like you summoned him out. Like so I generally assume that when you're out of combat, like Fajar just comes out because obvi.
Oh, okay.
Right now he is obviously he's not taking a form that like consumes too much. Like I would say that as the stuff burns away, he leaps out of the hammer. But he's not going to like assume some kind of like gigantic form or like something that's gonna be bulky. He just kind of assumes the form of like a small cat, just cat.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was
So there's
under
just
the
a cat
impression
perched on
that-
your hammer that has you know what, for flavor text, just because like, you know, spirits and also like mythology, he has two tails.
I love him. Like, okay, yeah, I give him pats instead of the hammer, of course, and like, thank you.
He just kind of like nestles into your hand.
Oh, then Kira's gonna turn to, I'm having a stroke. Oh God, yeah, I have a big stroke. Victoria, like, what is she doing? Is she praying?
Yes.
Okay, I'll. I'm having a stroke. I think she'd like wait for her to get done praying and then approach her.
You're gonna be waiting a while, buddy.
Whoops. Damn,
You
how
can just
long
stop her in the middle of it if you want.
That's so rude.
I don't know. I don't think she cares.
It's whatever.
Eh. Let me think. She'll see you praying. She'll look at. Because I'm like, yeah, she's too polite for that. I can't function. So she'll look at, see what Daryl and. Oh my God, I'm literally having a stroke.
Howl.
And Howl. I was gonna say Hesha. Howl are doing.
Don't you dare.
Hey, Hesha. No. What are they
Triggered.
just? Are they just? Are they just chilling? Kinda.
I don't speak for anybody.
Oh, you're like old man, other old man.
Yep. Are you talking to Darrow? Sorry.
She's just seeing how you guys are doing, or like actually, players. So what are you guys doing?
Players, I'm trying to think. I'm probably gonna be investigating the area, I imagine. If there's anything to investigate. I'm not
I
sure
mean,
yet.
y'all kind of did everything that you need to. You can just like,
Okay.
if you want to kind of like keep an eye out, you can roll a perception check.
I will do that.
Yeah, go
Doesn't
for
really
it.
have an intimate connection to the anything that's happening here.
As I said, before you roll, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Okay, again for the millionth time.
Alright.
If y'all want to roll physical dice, you can. I trust you. I give you the honor system. If you want to roll and roll 20 for sake of recording, you can do that too. I am not picky. I have implicit faith in you all's ability to be honest.
Aw.
Excuse me.
But the second one of you motherfuckers lies.
Your
Make it
character's
punish.
dead.
I mean, yes,
Spice.
that goes without saying.
Yeah.
So Daryl's keeping a lookout.
I'm keeping a lookout.
Yeah,
Anyone talk?
Darrow, you don't really see anything. Earlier, y'all kind of like mimicked the sound of the like dismissal or no, I think you convinced one of the people to give like the all clear with the horn.
Mhm.
And received a couple responses back. You kind of like look around and you're scanning the area. There doesn't seem to be a lot of like movement out in like the trees of the fields. Like it seems quiet for now.
Okay.
You figure you've got a little bit of time to just kind of like relax and like move around before you're probably going to be seeing anyone again.
Okay, so Darrow kind of looks around, and he looks at everyone. It's like, right, we should take this time to heal up and replenish our supplies if necessary, as much as we can, anyway.
Yeah, like for like DM to player speak, that you have enough time for like a short rest.
Got it.
Ooh.
So that's what Darrow's trying to make happen.
Excuse me. I'm having a giant fucking
Supplementary. Where are Howl and?
Howl's right next to you.
Saoirse? Oh,
Howl's
Howl
right
is right next to me. Where's
Ouch.
Saoirse?
The
There.
forest.
Yeah.
Right. We shouldn't let them get too far without looking after them. We don't know if there are still enemies abound.
Creedy just kind of looks at Daryl. Okay, that's the right person. Sorry. Daryl, and then Howl, and then back at Victoria real quick. And basically, she just looks around at everything. And then she's kind of just like, right, we should get moving soon, but I guess people need a moment.
Yes, we have a moment. We likely have a few. But we shouldn't rest too much. We need to get ready to get moving very shortly. And we can't afford to let Saoirse get too far away. Those are my points.
Oh shit! Sorry, I noticed they're almost off the map.
There, it was off the map. What?
No, they are almost off the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Carenia, I'm having a stroke because it's like none, and then she's like, Daryl, how did you feel about all of that?
What in particular?
How all of that just went?
With the soldiers, you mean?
With this whole encounter, I guess it was a little, well, it was very messy.
It was, and a lot of unnecessary death, some of it by my hands. I regret hearing some of this talk from the soldiers. I realize that not all of them are evil per se. They're maybe against us, but they might have been conscripted or what have you, and to think that I might have killed people like that, But that is the battle we face. It's a shame that we have to do it, but we must. Otherwise, if no one opposes this, then the world will be endangered.
I mean, I do understand that, but just I don't know. It seemed a lot of how do I put it? Neighbors, I hate the world. Sorry. She kind of like takes a second, and she's like, however, like there is self-defense, but then there's
And there's more than that. Yes, I know. Perhaps it's something we should consider in the future, how we treat our adversaries. Kind of like looks a little disjointed by thinking by thinking about the encounter.
is, is Hal kind of like there tending to the people, or like in paying attention, or
I think he is just kind of debating on something
Mhm.
right now. So he's kind of putting his focus on to the soldiers.
Hmm. Whoops. I'm kidding. I, hmm. Like, sorry, my words are kind of jumbled, but how all of it went, and with, I guess there's just some things that hmm, I don't know how to put it. Has it always been that messy?
Likely more so than we ever thought. Joe's kind of still listening, and he's still part of the conversation.
Oh, sorry. This is, I think, yeah. I'm sorry, the fattest joke. Yeah, she'll like call out to Hal too. Like, I guess
Mhm.
this is a question for both of you. If you're not too busy and if you're okay, Hal.
I'm going to vomit on all these poor soldiers. I'm
Sorry.
fine. It's fine. Yeah, what's up?
I just has this group always been so sporadic? Is that the right word?
Um, I guess. Um, I shouldn't say I guess. Um, I think it is. We just,
I tend to agree.
yeah. Um, I haven't really been up for combat much, but when we do engage, usually I see the enemy, and the next thing I know, I'm like waking up again, and then we're on the road.
Oh,
So whatever happens between combat, I fortunately don't know what they do if they ever do come across people, or at least no one has told me anything about it. So,
I
his
believe
memory
this
shows
is a rare scenario.
a rare scenario as in.
When we have so many prisoners to deal with.
No.
We, there was, there have been a few instances, of course, we've had to look after people, but only one or two. This was a whole group of soldiers, a whole battalion.
Hmm.
mm, all there is to show is 3.
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I'm wanting to ask because it not because of the outcome, but more because of the actions that were taken to have this outcome. There's a lot of rushing and no like talking, whether it be with the enemy or between ourselves, or at least there's an attempt and then kind of just things started happening.
I know.
Mm,
It's all moved very fast.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be that way.
What would you recommend we do instead?
Not this.
Of course, not this.
I don't know. I mean, is this how we present ourselves to new people when they join our group? That we're okay with the bloodshed and we don't care about it? Well, I say we as we speak in the group, but I mean, necessarily we don't say anything when it happens. We ignore it or dismiss it. And I don't know. I like to think that other people in the group can voice their opinions only to hear their absence is uh not very comforting. No one
Please.
has attempted to stop it, at least. Don't say anything.
Hmm.
It's a competition to have with everyone, not between a few of us. Perhaps when we've all settled a bit, we can have that conversation.
For sure.
He nods and
Yeah. When maybe we take a rest here, or I mean, I saw a place that was a bit a ways away. She points in a direction. Hold on a second.
Yeah, there's a small abandoned ruin to the north.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I had to make sure. Yeah, there's a little abandoned ruin if we wanted to get out of this area. I would just, when we have had our rest, I will bring it up with Sayorsh and Lucian.
it's a conversation to have with all of us together, I'm more mean. Not just
That's what I
individually.
mean.
Good. Group meeting, I suppose.
Duh. Sorry, how long has it been since they went off into the woods?
I'd say given the breadth of this conversation and how long there was a delay before it initiated, as well as the length of Lucian and Saoirse's conversation, I would say that it's been about, for this group at least, it's been about like maybe 5 minutes. I would say at this point, like, Lucian and Saoirse are probably wrapping the conversation they had previously in the session before.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm cold. I'll wait like.
What?
Sorry, I'm so cold. Carenia's going to just, I'm gonna have a stroke. Wait a few minutes or so before going out, just to make sure they have some time.
Okay.
5, 6, I don't know, minutes.
Yeah.
So you're gonna give them another, like, 5 minutes?
Oh, a couple more minutes before. I don't know if I don't know good times for rest.
I mean, they've had a 5-minute conversation. You could come over, like, now, or you could give them another minute. Like, again, it's been 5 minutes of them off on their own. Like,
I think we'll, or at least I'll start making my way back at some point.
real quick, Victoria, just because I want to cover this. So you're giving these men essentially, like, you're offering a prayer to Apollo. Are you giving these men last rites as well?
Yeah.
This is just a question to the group that's been sitting out in the mausoleum. Are y'all doing anything with these bodies, or are y'all just leaving them there when y'all relocate?
God, we have to bury them or something.
Yeah, we should do something.
Yeah, Hal was gonna plan to just, move them, bury them.
Okay.
Which he's probably gonna start doing right now, and then tend to the unconscious ones and move them out.
Okay.
Yeah, Carenia will help you with that.
So I'll go ahead and say this. If Hal and Carenia... Well, Carenia said that she wanted to go ahead and check in on Lucian and Saoirse. So I'll go ahead and posit this. If Hal wants to go ahead and start burying bodies, he can either, if they want to just do it themselves, they can do that. It's not going to be like well, actually, Hal has like no fucking strength, so you'll probably want to enlist the help of someone, either Darrow or Victoria, and whoever you don't enlist the help of, I would say have them tend to the unconscious people.
Which one's the most heavy?
So I'll let you choose who you want to, bury bodies with.
Oh.
Look, I'm just presenting the situation.
I'll make it easy on all of us, and I'll just draw a few graves on the ground with my magic ink, my magic paints. I have enough space left. I can take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
So you're here?
We're coming back eventually, so whether or not you start or not, by the time I get back, I'll be able to just.
She's still
do that.
staying there. She's not going with you.
Yeah, no, I know.
My
I didn't say you.
portable
I, I'll, I'll tell Victoria if she could tend to the unconscious, and if they end up speaking, make small talk with them and get like to know them a little bit if she can. If she can't,
Okay.
don't even bother with it. And like I'll take Darrow with me to bury the bodies as fast
Okay.
as we can.
Good idea.
I'll just say both of you roll me athletics. This is not going to be a high DC, but you are transporting like fully grown men who are deceased.
I know that'd be too much for Colin to handle.
This is fine. This is
You got this. You got this. Oh,
Like I said,
isn't
not
that
a high
true?
DC. Y'all are able to do it, no problem. I'll just go ahead and move y'all over here. I'll move Victoria here, and Karina, you said you wanted to go approach the Lucian Saoirse duo.
yeah. I start making my way as the
Yeah, I'll say that as you're heading out, like Darrow and Howl are moving bodies. I would say that just to make this easier, I would say that probably like Darrow's got the legs, like Howl's got the arms. And just look. Do you want to try and carry it yourself? Because that's gonna be a higher DC. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to be helpful here to the. Hey, yo, you don't have strength, all right? I'm trying to help.
Yeah.
What do you say?
So why don't you mind your business?
What that guy said.
business, David.
I don't want fucking
David.
David.
Who's David?
this.
Yo, mama.
Anyway,
Oh,
Carenia, and I guess by extension, Lucian and Saoirse, you all gather together on the edge of this ruin. As Lucian and Saoirse, your talk wraps up, Carenia begins to approach you.
You hear my big footsteps. Whoops. Sorry, let me get closer. Are they just sitting there, or was Lucian about to like get up and all that?
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't remember the layout of last scene. I remember that I think Saoirse was just like sitting down away from everything. I don't remember if Lucian was like at her level or if he was just standing. So I think given that the time has passed and the conversation is over, I will leave that determinant to you all how you are oriented when Carenia approaches.
Yeah, I'm probably just getting up as she's getting over.
Saoirse, you still sitting or are you standing?
I'm still sitting.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going up here?
As well as it can be.
Well, as Hell and Daryl are giving burials, we thought that we would move to a place that I saw a bit north from here if we wanted to take a better place to rest.
Sounds good.
She nods to Lucian and then she having a stroke, and then she looks to Sayorsh, who I'm assuming is their back turned towards me.
Oh, probably.
Ah, sorry, that scared me.
Oh, boo.
That's a different character. We don't talk about them.
Oh, my apologies.
She'll step a little bit closer to Sayorsh as she's crushes her.
What'd you
Sayorsh,
say?
are you ready? But she just like approached you.
Oh, sorry.
And asked if you were ready.
Clearly not.
Sure. Let's look that up.
She nods to you and then let's go meet. Semi leads the way back and then eats Victoria.
So Lucian, you said you were gonna go help with the graves.
Yeah, I can just paint some.
All right, I'll just go ahead and move you over here.
Save us the labor.
Yeah, if you so I'm not gonna. Last rites have already been given. Like, things are settled. I'm not. If y'all want to have a scene around the graves, you can. If you'd rather just bury it and get on with it, like, I have no problem with that either. I'm gonna leave that up to y'all.
I'm good.
Okay, so Lucian's good. Darrow,
I'm good.
Howl.
I'm good.
All right, so just it's buried. It's done. It's over. Real quick, Victoria, while you're kind of like tending to the wounded and like just checking on them and make sure like they're all good, just roll me a quick medicine check. Like, they're unconscious, but like they're not like in any danger. Just kind of like see. I guess this medicine check is just to see like how close they are to like coming out of it.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
The two guys that y'all like wounded and like they're like non-lethal, like knocked the hell out. They're probably about a minute from regaining consciousness, given the level of trauma they sustained. The farm boy is just, he's not like knocked the hell out. He was just shocked into unconsciousness. You could probably just like bap him awake.
I'm gonna shake him a little bit on
He's
his
just like-
shoulder.
He's like, oh, where am I? Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, what's... And he just kind of like looks around. He's like, and he looks over and he sees his two companions. He's like, oh, and he looks over and he kind of like sees like the the absence of people. He's like, where?
I am so sorry to tell you this, but your companions, this wasn't a choice of mine or a few of the others, but they were taken care of for their safety. I am so sorry for your loss if you knew them.
He's gonna make an intelligence check.
Oh god.
Good. That's exactly what I was hoping for. He just looks at you and he's like, oh, so like they left and they went away.
And
Like did they go off in the woods?
mm,
We're not supposed to abandon the army. It's not good.
No.
But
no, you're
no.
they've been put to rest.
Oh, they sleeping. I understand completely.
No,
it's a
no,
long.
my friend, no.
Hmm?
It's such an awful word to use, but they were killed in the line of duty, I think is what it's called. And I don't want to lie to you.
The captain killed them.
You're very funny.
Well, I mean, he says that like traitors deserve to die, and I mean we did share information we wasn't supposed to. So, did the captain kill them?
No, it was.
He was a bad man.
Let's see. My companions took care of him. Yes.
So the captain's dead. Oh, that's not good, but like, I mean, if
not,
someone had to die,
not a good situation at all. No.
well, I mean, if you killed him because he killed my friends, I think that's fair. That's justice.
Victoria just does not know how to get through to him, so she's just gonna go with that.
Tell him the truth.
Yeah.
Knocks him unconscious. Anyways.
Did I arrive before or after they...
You are arriving in the middle of this. Like, he's just like, he's not getting the concept.
But that is the short of it, yes. And we don't want to hurt you, so we can do one of two options. Since he hasn't given us any information, has he?
He's given you
Yeah.
like everything.
Oh, that's the one?
Okay.
He's told you exactly what Summer's here to do, what the battle plan is, like the
Oh.
total number of forces, who's like local, who's like militia. He's told you about like getting through the Briar. Like he's given you so much
Yup.
information. That's why
Farm boy.
that's why Hal paid him 5 platinum.
Yep.
Farm boy.
Well, I have a name.
Yeah, I was about to ask you your name.
Oh, it's Derek.
Derek? Sorry, it's-
Derrek.
Oh, Derek.
Say Derek. Sorry, it's
Yeah,
very-
Derek.
Derek.
Yeah.
Derek.
Sorry, my accent.
I feel like we're all
difficult to
saying the same
pronounce.
thing, which is my name. I don't know why this is becoming a production.
Okay, Derek. Okay. How much family do you have at home?
Oh man, there's me mum, me dad, me 8 brothers and sisters, me nan,
God, I'm
me
gonna cry.
granddad, me aunt, me uncles, me great uncle Stevie.
Mhm.
Do you count pets as family?
Of course.
Oh, I got 36 sheep. I got 5 sheepdogs, a cow,
All right,
2 pig. Oh,
I
okay,
can
sorry.
stop you right there. Yes. That
Oh.
is quite enough. You've given us so much more than we could work with, and I appreciate everything that you have told us. And but I'm not sure I can negotiate this. But how would they know if they deserted or not? Like, find no body or
there are
anything?
scheduled report-in times.
Oh,
Okay.
So they
And
basically
if
do a
they
head count.
don't,
Yeah.
No.
okay. Is there a way to somehow hide the tracks?
I mean, that's gonna take more time than y'all have.
Yeah, I thought so.
Like, could like make a little note thingy saying, we've been kidnapped.
I mean, you could do that. You're just gonna point the army in a direction, assuming the army gives enough of a shit to, you know, do anything. They might just go back to the family and be like, "Yeah, your son died in the war. He's DOA."
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm on it.
We could do that. We could do that. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Derek,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's some way we can help you to get out of this situation, okay?
Okay.
Because you've given us so much to work with, and I appreciate everything, but I don't think you can go home ever until this whole thing blows over, at least.
What?
They're going to hurt you and your family if they find out that you've deserted, so we're going to find a way to
Why would I have
to get you out.
deserted?
Well, you've told us so much information. They're going to hurt your family.
I don't have to tell them that I told people information.
They can tell.
They would know.
He's
They
just
would
like,
know very much.
I'm gonna make another. You know what? Make a deception check, and he's gonna make an insight.
Deception. Ugh. I'm not good at that.
He's worse.
Oh.
So he's just like, General Draconis is known for his magic. Oh, he would know. You're right. Oh. I shouldn't have told you.
I know, but we still appreciate what you've done anyways, okay? I'm so sorry.
My
it's had to
family's
turn
gonna
out this-
die.
No, we're no. We're going to keep them safe, but we have to work together, okay?
How's she
We're
gonna
going
do
to-
that?
We're going to say that somehow, some way, you either died here or you been transferred somewhere else, but it will not be of your fault. All right.
You can just see like the hamster wheel turning, and it's not really going anywhere.
Oh, okay. Can I get to a little bit of help? I look at Carenia how.
I mean, if we stage like a kind of thing where they're not here, but then they didn't die, so like, hell, you're good at stuff like.
I have it under control.
Okay. Yeah, we can figure it out. They just need to be gone.
They just have to get in here within 8 hours, hopefully. Which is plenty of time. I'll find it.
He's just like, he's gonna do a magic. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do magic stuff. But don't worry, you'll be nice and dandy, I hope.
He just looks over at his compatriots. What about Anthony and Corwin?
They have
Do you
names.
think they're very convincing? Like, are they very convincing? Oh, they're just like heavily dedicated.
And like right as you're asking this question, they just kind of like they both just wake up simultaneously. They're like looking around. And he's like, hey, and they're just kind of like they're like looking around like they're wild. He's like, hey, so we've been captured.
How much does these two tell us, anyways?
Nothing. They were unconscious the whole time.
Oh gosh.
They're just like looking around. Like, and he's like, so we've been captured. But it's okay, cause these people is gonna make it look like we didn't desert the army, so we can desert the army. My head hurts. and they're just like looking at him, and they're like, one of them just goes, "Fuck's sake, Derek, what have you done?" And he's like, I may have told them a bit of stuff, and now we can't go home. And Cora's just like, bloody hell, mate, works for me.
Nice.
And Anthony, who seems to be the level-headed one here, is just like, God damns you both.
If you guys want, my family owns a company.
You're not even here.
Wait, I thought Carenia's back.
Yeah, Carenia's back, but
I went with Carenia.
oh, well, you didn't say anything.
Oh, because she got up.
Yeah, but you didn't say anything. You didn't move your token.
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah,
Would you rather me not be here?
You can be here. It's just you
Well,
didn't
I'm
say
talking to
anything.
them. Would they rather me not be here right now?
I don't know.
Yeah, get at it now.
Okay, I won't be here then.
I didn't hear anything from your side, so I thought you weren't here.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Sorry, continue, Walker? Unless that
Okay,
was
real quick, clarifying point. Like, are you here or are you not here?
I assume she walked back with Carenia.
Okay, you have to clarify for me because I don't operate off assumptions.
Okay, my apologies.
Are you here or are you not here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Saoirse says the thing she just said. And the prisoners kind of perk up at that, and like Derek goes, They offer good money, and Corwin's like, yeah, what's the pay like?
What are you looking for?
What are you offering?
And
Derek's like,
talents?
What? And Derek's like, well, I think we can. And Corwin's like, shh, Daddy's talking now.
What are your guys' talents? What are you guys good at?
Derek goes like, I was good with farming and animals. And Corwin just goes, shh.
Okay, we can set you up with the farming district.
Oh, that'd be lovely. And Corwin's like, God, Derek!
We can set
you
you
shut up?
We can set you up with good pay, as well as we can set you up with probably a house to live with until you can start paying off on your own.
And Anthony's like also weighing this, and Corwin's like, yeah, that's nice and all, but like I'm wondering like salary numbers. Like, what's we looking at?
Maybe 10 gold a week?
Anthony and fucking Derek pass out immediately.
No.
And Corwin's just like, 10 gold a week, eh?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the jobs. That would be the farming because we're a little low on staff there. But the other ones range.
All right. And he just like extends his hand to you to shake.
Oh,
Victoria tries to shake awake the other two.
she'll awkwardly shake him.
Oh my goodness.
He shakes your hand and he's just like, easiest deal I ever made.
What?
You don't really understand how agriculture works, do you, miss?
Agriculture?
Yeah, farming.
I know. Yeah, I was just checking. My God, you are very rude right now.
I'm sorry. Was I not just, shot and then, like, captured? Do I not have rope on my hands?
Oh, yeah.
He does have a little bit of a point.
Right. Would you like to work in the agriculture district?
Yeah, no, 10 gold a week is fucking amazing. And, like, at 10 gold a week, like, as you're shaking them awake, Derek wakes up and then immediately passes out again.
Oh no!
Right.
I try to make sure every time he falls he doesn't hit his head. Oh no!
Okay. I will give you the location to go, as well as I will write up 3 notes for you and your friends. And if they decline, then go to the estate and ask my brother.
What's your brother's name?
Silas.
Last name?
Bonfil.
Alright, sounds aces. And you just watch Z immediately, like, slips his bonds, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Sounds like a day.
Nice. I will go write those notes.
Can you use the 5 platinum pieces wisely, though?
Corwin looks at you, he's like, we got 5 platinum?
Yeah, Derek has them.
Oh, and he just walks over and, like, slaps Derek awake.
Oh my god! Oh no, please don't do that!
And Derek's
no.
He's like, you got to pay monies? He's like, yeah, I earned 5 platinum. And he's like, yeah, and when was you going to split it then? And he's like, oh, well, I thought I was going to bring it home to my family, but I now realise that's not happening. He's like, yeah, so we should split it evenly then. And Derek's like, right. So that's 1, 2. And he's like, no. I get 2, right? Anthony gets 1, and you get 2. He's like, but shouldn't Anthony get 2? He's like, do we have 6? And he's like,
I will hand
no,
them
we have
1
5.
platinum.
And at the other platinum, he's like, oh, we got another one. He's like, okay, so now everyone gets 2.
Yeah.
I remember when I learned to count.
I now have 69 platinum.
I never needed to learn to count.
And the boys, they take your note of recommendation and they vanish off into the woods. Did y'all want to go ahead and just reconvene at the
Is there a way to like conjure up like a way to make it look like they died here?
I think that's what Hal was working on. Am I
Okay.
correct in assuming that?
Yes.
What are you casting, buddy?
So, see, I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna make it work.
Okay. What spell are you thinking?
Let me think. Spell name. I was going to write up a note saying, like, and I stole like what was the guy's like symbol and everything like that. It's gonna write up a note explaining how we have 3 other prisoners captured, and we do not plan on releasing them anytime soon until they give out information, and we will be keeping them hostage and whatnot and everything like that. All that jazz and wonderful stuff, basically threatening them. And I request. How much should I request?
A lot.
$1 million
lot of
gold.
money.
You're right. I request 50 platinum pieces.
That's good.
No, 100. Make
50
it seem
platinum
like they're
pieces.
really uninterested.
No, but like they're not worth that much.
We should make it some absurd number so they don't care enough to look.
Right.
No, but if it's too absurd, then they're gonna know we're lying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna.
Or
That was a good
20
one, Hal. I think
platinum.
50 platinum is good.
Yeah.
50 platinum. I'm going to encode thoughts on myself,
Mhm.
and I will pull the memory of. Oh fuck! This is tough. I will only be pulling.
So I would say that this is not a memory.
No.
The way Encode Thoughts works is you pull a memory, an idea, or a message from your mind, you transform it into a tangible string of glowing energy, which persists for the duration. I would say this is an idea because
An idea?
because it is essentially an altered memory. It is a thought you are having. It is essentially a magical deception. So let's see. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a deception check because this is a lie.
Okay.
Since we helped him, can he get advantage?
No, don't fucking do that shit.
Seeing as
never mind then.
this is magic, no.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
I want to roll in private.
Go.
Which we'll see how it goes. Oh wait. Oh, I
Yeah,
can't. Oh, I'll have that. I can't. Oh fuck. Okay. This is.
Yeah, it's almost like you... Oh man, you not have a D20? Sucks to suck. It's almost like you could have 64 sets of dice.
You.
Let's see. If it, I hope it's average. Deception. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, come on, Hal. 17?
Yeah, you think that this is an adequately deceptive thought strand, and you extract it, and you kind of like tie the note with this silvery strand.
Nice.
So the note can still be opened without extracting the thought strand. But yeah, it will be like clearly magic. And yeah, you've left a adequate note that you think will fool them.
I pat it and I leave.
I was gonna say additionally, like if you wanna like, so are you like leaving it here?
I think I'll like.
So I was gonna say if you
Yeah.
want to leave it in like the best location, like you just set it on one of the graves you draw.
That is true. Sure. And then I'll also say, P.S. Your commander was shit. And then...
Cool. Yeah, you leave the note. Do you want to just leave it, or are you also trying to draw attention to the location?
Oh my gosh, should I decorate it? I'm gonna decorate it.
I meant more like, are you shooting up a firebolt into the air to have it explode and just kind of like draw people in like a flare?
I think I won't because we're gonna be resting, and I don't know how much they work as quickly to get that. So I will not.
Okay.
Oh my god, I forgot about the belt buckle. I'll also plot the belt.
No!
Oh my god.
Why on earth would you not keep it?
Kidding.
I'm sorry. What's going on?
No, I was kidding.
Okay.
It's just I was looking through my inventory and I saw belt buckle, and I was like, oh yeah, I have.
Yeah. So do we want to reconvene to the ruins to the north?
I have one thing I want to do real quick, if that's all right.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
I'm gonna ask Darrow if you can set something up just have the barrier come back up when we go, or otherwise, unless it's gonna do that automatically. I'm not sure.
You've lived in the forest long enough to know. Like after a certain period of time, the barrier reforms.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, I got an itch.
And you know that, like, even if you take a short rest, you'll still have enough time to get across, like, where the boundary line was before the barrier will reform.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, do you want to go ahead and reconvene to the north and take your rest?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
got it.
Again, it is right over here. I'm going to keep pinging it, so y'all
Yeah,
can drag
great.
your tokens up here.
Yeah, just lead everyone there, or I fly over. Bye, guys.
Oh. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
I can fly, and I'm so fucking cool. Watch me go.
Imagine flying.
Fuck.
I had a character who could do that once. Used
Take
it
this
once
out.
and it got him killed.
Sammy, get your token up here.
Heal my
This is
levels.
bullying.
All right, fine. I'm gonna drag. I'm gonna drag.
No, I was fucking on my way. Damn, bro. Oh, sorry, Victoria.
Drag him. Anyway, yeah. So you all reconvene in the northern ruin. You all can take a short rest, which basically means, as previously stated, any abilities you have that recharge on a short rest immediately recharge, and then on top of that, you can roll any number of hit dice to recover hit points.
Done.
So any of you that want to go ahead and do that can go ahead and do that. And like I said, any of your abilities that recharge on a short rest will recharge. Just go ahead and check them, make sure that they are stocked back. Blah, 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 blah.
I want to make sure I didn't use any shit. Epic. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine. Wait. Yeah.
Let me just make you some cure wounds.
I would say you definitely still want to probably roll some hit dice, Carenia.
Nah, I'm good. Gets blasted, I guess.
Alright, cure wounds.
No, I mean, like, you have, 8 of them to use. I would just recommend using 2 or 3.
Shit!
Damn.
Oh!
You went above it.
She had her con though. Yeah.
You're
Well, it
Moomin.
does add her con.
I didn't know who was Moomin for the longest time, but it's you, stop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so you just went up 13 hit points.
I rolled 2 on my. I rolled 2. I rolled 5 plus 6.
All right.
So I rolled 2. Yeah.
Darrow, you want to roll any?
Yes.
By the way, Carenia, if you want to spend one more, you can. You don't have to. It's up to you.
Like
I said, you have, literally 6 more hit dice, and you get them all back on a log rest.
What are we rolling?
Hit dice.
I'll do one more just for the hell of it.
yeah, sure.
You also have.
Actually, I think I'm good.
I
You'd
can
have
do
sticks
math.
left over.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Carenia, fucking
You
rocking.
bastard. I can change my own HP, Mom.
Hey, yo.
I'm slow at math.
While we are all doing this, I'm gonna check to see if Twilight's responded to my tablet message.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yet.
damn, Darrow maxed it out.
You can do it, too.
Slay King.
Hell yeah.
I can max it out, too. That one.
Please remind me, what was the message that you texted, Twilight?
Just giving him the rundown that we were heading out, basically what we had discussed when we met back up, and I think, I already told him everything about the summer stuff. Might have been something else, but I'm forgetting at the moment. But, oh no, it was, I think it was just a checking in with him, just to this is where we are, this is where we're going. Oh no, I was asking him about Victoria, that's what it was.
Oh.
About her family, about the Duke, about Ben Hamos. Anything he could give us, maybe. Just a background check, I think.
He didn't respond to Victoria.
He didn't. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't respond to anything.
No, I know. Well, no, he responded to the a month back he responded to stuff, yeah?
Yeah,
Right?
but he hasn't responded to this specific message you sent him.
Okay. I'll message him, just give him a quick, another, you up? You up?
You up?
You up?
Wake
New
up,
phone.
Victoria.
Who dis?
Yo, you up?
You see a message coming back rather quickly, actually. It just says, can't message right now. Working on working deep on project. Will research Victoria Duran as soon as possible. Like, that's all he gets back to you with.
Okay. I'll say I'll just message back low priority. If you need anything, just let us know.
He just sends back the letter K.
That's me.
Do I have I have a direct to him and to
It's to him and to Hal.
to him and to, okay, but not Fall. Okay, good. Just checking.
No,
just
Fall has a different, communication device.
Awesome. That's all for me.
So yeah, the party is resting and assembled. I remember Carenia and Darrow discussing group talk. Did y'all want to go ahead and try and broach that now?
I think this would be a good time.
Yeah, after like, I don't know how long I would have waited. I'm just gonna have a stroke. She waited a bit, and then she kind of like, excuse me. And then she goes up to where she thinks everyone can hear her. Think. Yeah, everyone's like just right here. Cool.
Yeah, everyone's just like right there.
Pain. Okay. Hey, everyone. Would you mind if we got a little bit closer to talk about something real quick? Real quick. I don't know how long it'll take.
I do mind.
Fuck.
Oh.
Kidding.
She just looks at her.
Victoria kind of looks like giving you a look like, does this involve me?
Creedy gives you that look. You're good.
Okay. I'm gonna keep petting the owl.
Okay, signs. Had a stroke. She has everyone's attention, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I kind of wanted to ask around about, yeah, what was all of that? I guess, has it always been like that?
You're going to need to be a bit more specific.
The she yeah, you already can hear her tail kind of scraping against the ground behind her. It was kind of a lot of sporadic behavior and decisions. There we go. That were made that, we kind of had no right to make. And then, have you guys always just done things like that?
It's been better. We've had better days.
It seems really funky that, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There was just a lot that happened all at once, and there was no real discussion or plan really made. Just a lot of rushing and killing, and I know that's to be expected, death and all of that, but there's just a lot that I felt, a lot of wrong moves, and it could have been a better outcome.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Sorry, I need to look at a thing. Okay, sorry. Is it? Oh, I know. Listen, have you always kind of went out and did things like that?
No. Are we talking rushing the bridge, or?
I guess the rushing and then decisions afterwards.
Oh, I saw we were sparing him, so I followed your lead. Followed.
I don't know. It seems like, I mean, I hope that wasn't the usual. I mean, even subtracting the end result, just overall the, what is the word that I've heard Beyond use? Disorganization, I think, is one word I would use, along with a lot of rash actions, and of course, what is the. God damn it, I wish he was more book smart. No, I wish I was book smart. I literally can't think of it.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Thank you. Just. What is it?
Besides, what do you mean book smart? Your intelligence is not bad.
Shh, it's okay. She's so cool. Yeah, just the rash actions and emotions, I suppose. I mean, of course, a lot of emotion. She kind of turns to Sayoj when saying this. It's understandable that this can be really troubling, but losing control like that is not really okay, especially in situations that might have a bit of sensitivity to them. Or
Sorry.
doing things of rushing out and then waiting to see, not waiting to see what others will do, but just acting out on your own. And as I she turned to Lishan, and then, like, who's that all? So sorry. And then just overall, and then she kind of just looks over the whole group, minus Victoria. You're doing great, sweetie. And she's just like, there's a lot of non-communication and just everyone do what you want, I feel. So I just wanted to make sure that if there is any organization at all, or if there ever has been, or because that all of that was really it was just bad and doesn't feel like a good functioning group. Turning off the chat. She kind
No,
of.
you're right. If we're gonna have any chance in Leon Che, we're gonna need to figure this out.
Oh, that hurt.
I knew someone who could make a cohesive unit out of anyone and bring people together. I'm not sure if I know quite how to do that. How to bring us closer together. I'm not sure how to make us more of a unit, more of a team.
I think Carenia's right, and communication is definitely a big part of it.
What do you think we need to communicate more on?
Well, I, for one, was having some issue when we were trying to decide how to approach. I couldn't get a clear answer or clear sense of what we were trying to do with everyone else. It wasn't. I don't know.
What do you mean, everyone else?
Well, when we approached in the first place, when we saw them off in there, we couldn't, for the life of us, figure out what we were going to do, if we were going to go up to them or what. I think Tal sent in the owls and did something. I don't know what, but then they, I think, snuck up on it. Ew, that was bad.
So all of us, before we make big actions, should communicate a plan that everyone agrees upon before acting out
Yeah.
on one single idea.
Yeah. I think we can do that. We've done it in the past. I don't think it's out of the question for us. I think we can handle it going forward.
I concur.
Sorry, my dingus was going off.
What happened to the other three? When I got back, they were gone.
We let them go. They're gonna go work for the family company.
And they agreed. That's good. That's good.
Sorry, Carenia's just kind of looking at you all, kind of still unsure about things.
Can I ask you a question?
Who?
You.
Oh, she kind of was. You can't tell where she's looking. She just kind of snaps out of it, kind of, or snaps her attention to you. Yes.
You sure you're all right?
Yes. I don't know. This was kind of my first mission with you people, and while you are all wonderful,
I'll start first. Sorry, keep going.
Okay. I don't know. I just kind of. It didn't feel like even before this there is anything, because I mean, trying so hard to make sure I remember this right. Like, I know Hale's birds went out, but there's just a lot of people talking over each other and all of that, and
Yeah, that was bad.
I don't know, maybe, well, if it helps better coordinate people like either. Oh my god, this sneeze is a horror. Sorry. People like either me or Havel can lead, if that is something we could agree upon. So one of us will speak and get everyone's opinions, of course, hear everyone out, and then that will be how we decide things.
I'm not against the ideal leader, but we'd have to talk about that more if we wanted to decide on a leader. But I was more asking about. I saw what happened with their captain, and I don't know. It looked like it didn't get to you, but I just want to make sure that you're with us too.
Sorry, pardon?
It looked like you were out of your head for a second.
Just a bit, but I just. Honestly, it felt like it had to be done, whether it was. Or to me, it just felt like, with what happened and how we all tend to react, or
All right.
that man's future is gonna end, and I mean, what he said had nothing to do with it, honestly. Growing up and all that, you get used to it.
Okay. Well. If that's your decision, if that was your decision, then I respect that. If that's how you felt, then I respect that. I'll respect that.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Sorry, I said that weird. Sorry, my mouth's a little dry.
Oh, good, I felt that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We're all having a moment, I think. Today's
real.
been a day. Today's been a day.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, nope, free Shabakadu. Carenia kind of nods to Lucian and then kind of Because she's gonna have a massive fucking stroke, but she just kind of wants to share with everyone. Not to put much pressure on specific people or, this group as a whole, but it feels like, oh my god, she's so she's having a stroke. I don't know, that felt like a lot, and it feels like we should make some sort of decision now so it doesn't happen again, because I know we still have or at least I think we still have a bit of ways to go, and I
No, I agree.
What decision?
How we handle people like them going forward. When we're forced to fight for our lives, what do we do?
It's more of how we handle ourselves as a group going forward. I mean, them too, but kind of seems messy, all of us.
There are some clear divisions in what I think people here are willing and not willing to do. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I think we need to, like Carenia said, not be divided, at the very least.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I regret using a fireball on those people. I scorched a lot of them, I believe. I wasn't sure as to the scope of our enemy, and I panicked. I think even in my prior life I wasn't too used to field combat, especially against common soldiers.
I don't think that's unwarranted. They shot at us first, I think.
That is true.
Still.
They did.
They did. Well, I don't know what the
No.
owls did, but no?
They shot the owls first.
Hmm.
So that we would have been next. We had to get through. There was no other way. Not to say that we could have handled it differently, but there was no other. We had to defeat them.
I mean, one of us could have gone up, made ourselves known. Maybe they wouldn't have shot immediately.
Yeah.
Either way, they were just
Should we
doing their
operate
job.
on a negotiate first basis then? It could be risky.
It'd be risky, but I think that's what we need at this point. I think we need to try. If this is not, if what we've done so far isn't working, then we should try.
Rather take every other resort to not kill people.
But we still need to be prepared to make that decision if we have to.
Absolutely.
I know.
Yes.
If it doesn't really call for it, I'd rather not.
Yes, that makes sense.
Sayorish, not to out you in front of everyone or anything, of course, but are you sure you'll be alright on this journey?
Be honest, I don't know. I'd like to think I'll be, but I don't know.
Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, it just... I would like to consider you as a friend, and you're very wise and helpful. With no bit of a stroke and a half with many things. And on this journey, it feels like it's taking a toll on you. Or at least, it feels like that's what it's going to do further if this whole thing keeps up, because, I mean, no matter what we do, this path is kind of going to be littered with corpses. And it's going to be littered with many negative things from the world.
You shouldn't have to sacrifice your soul for this mission.
Duh.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, is she good at, is she thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, where am I?
The other hand, good work, Hal, on getting the information we needed. I was better than I did, so hey, props for that. Gee. We know our enemy's name now. That's something. I will say, sorry for butting in though. When I heard about what's happening with my kinsman joining them. Regardless.
Sorry, who was that?
I don't think it was a complete loss. It was to Hal.
Okay.
Hal. Not a complete loss. We know where we're going, and we know how to get there.
Sorry, I had a stroke. Sorry, but about the decision that involves how we're going forward as a group, I think it's best to kind of decide now
I agree.
how we're feeling and if some people feel not up to it anymore.
He kind of looks around.
It's understandable if anyone would want to leave or anything like that. Or, I mean, you know, along the line, if things continue how they are, then I guess it just wasn't meant to be, of course, but we kind of need to decide now so nothing more happens to. Nothing more happens.
I decided to see this through to the end. I'm not changing my mind now.
Nor am I. I made a commitment to this, and I need to fulfill it. Furthermore, I want to fulfill it as well.
Nods at you, like, very brotherly. Like,
He nods back in his own, like, awkward
Nice.
way.
Nice. Virtual nod.
Yes.
Let's go meet. Fucking nuts. Oh, yeah, she like.
Both starts nodding. It's like
to-
that bit from Family Guy started it.
Oh my god, I hate it. She looks between you two, and then she's like, "And you two are going to be willing to listen to the whole group, or you know, just be well." It feels like at least for a bit we should have a leader if it's not too much.
I agree. One person who represents the ideals and the voice of the team should take that position. The question is who?
Honestly, me or Hell seemed most fit.
Disagree. I think Darrow would be the best leader.
Why do you say that? Confused.
smartest, most clear-headed,
Hmm.
most open to other suggestions, most impartial, I think.
Well,
Not to speak down to Greenier or Howell, who either which would be more than capable, but I feel like we need not again.
Oh my
Some
god,
of it,
internet.
yeah.
Oh my god.
well, it's not exactly a role I imagined myself being into, but if the team votes, then I will accept, and I will do the very best I can. That being said, we should have a team vote on this.
Greenie, I understand in your time with us, we haven't exactly been the best we've been, to say it frankly. But when you've been with these people as long as I have, you know there's good to be seen. That we're more than our worst days.
Yeah, who is this directed at? Sorry.
Carenia.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not that I think you guys are load screen. Oh my god, did I really just forget what you said? I'm gonna have a stroke.
It's alright. It's alright.
It's not that I think you guys are like your worst days, but that this group should see better days together. I mean, of course you all have your good in you, but I mean, yeah.
I don't
just
think anyone disagrees. No.
You speak for everyone, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So,
I believe if there's one thing I lack is that quality that they have, that they definitely have. It's being the voice of the group. Let's face it, well, not an outsider, but I'm somewhat distant due to what has happened to me, what I've been through, and just generally, I suppose, who I am. I'm not confident that I could always be that voice of the people that a leader needs to be.
You need the voice, but someone to make decisions, I think. Renia, as we've seen, is more than capable of acting as a voice
don't you think
to
other
bring us
people's
together.
voices are valid?
I'm sorry, I
Don't,
didn't hear that.
don't you think other people's voices are valid and should be heard, even when they are not being spoken to directly?
Precisely. That's exactly
Right.
what I'm saying.
Wouldn't you say that anyone in the party has looked down upon each other and doesn't have that moral standing, doesn't have the guilt or the in-between moment? We've had our rough chances and everyone has been rude, you know? Not gonna sit around and say that we haven't had our disagreements here and there. I'm not gonna pretend that I didn't see it either. Now I'm not saying that Daru isn't the one or the pick or anything like that, but personally, I do not care. Let's to put it quite simple. I don't want to be the party leader. I think I'm incapable of it mentally. Which gets me out of the count. Darrow, on the other hand, I think has had a lot of chances to speak up. Yeah, they may be smart, they may be wise, but in moments where Darrow has, or could have spoken up, they didn't. And that is something I refuse to let go. Same thing with, Siusha. Being the oldest and the one that can outlive us all, I would imagine that that one would have a voice more. You know? Seems more fitting, does it not? Especially since they've lived the part and can't speak for themselves. I would expect that happening more often when we came across tough choices.
True, and yet Carenia instantly found a flaw in our team and pointed it out. That's something to be considered as well when discussing candidates for a leader.
Exactly.
Carenia is also the one person who would go and check up on everyone to make sure they're okay.
Right. Not the whole. Oh, I don't know, the deal with separating the group and only one, like, half of the group has the answers and the other half are just gone. You know? Because it's just not right, is it? I don't know. I sat back a lot of the time, and I don't know what I was really thinking. Seeing other people, would pitch in their ideas or come to terms or
I
even disagree with others.
I do believe now in the state I am now, I believe I am more capable of making judgment calls and stepping in more so than I was prior to now, if that makes
Are
sense.
you?
I believe so. Yes,
Do you?
I was so frightened and well startled by everything that had happened to me that
How? It's just something that we need. Something happened between the two of you.
Nothing has happened. I think I've seen more flaws in this group that you guys can't even see.
Enlighten
Dara,
us.
Dara has had his chances. That moment when, I don't know, everyone got like executed, don't get me wrong. I don't know what your part was in it. I don't understand the point, and I don't really care because no matter what, I probably won't forgive you about it. And that's the thing about it. I don't have to forgive you. Apologize all you want. I won't be taking it. Darrow could have stepped in the moment and said how it was wrong. Darrow also could have stepped in the moment about the whole part where, like, Viantra and them disagreed on destroying knowledge, but they still did it. Because they were convinced, I guess, and nothing of it. And what about the fight with, like, Regis and everyone like that? I saw Viantra. He didn't want to be a part of that. He didn't know he was willing to die for these people. And you, and then, like, he looks at Saoirse. You run. Does that seem fitting as someone who can, I don't know, keep adventuring? Is that part of your healing process? You ran away for like how many years and didn't come back? And you come back and you still continue to adventure out? Do you think that's still healthy for you in your healing process? You've been through so much. What makes you think that you getting into some war crimes now is going to help you and do anything? But I thought when we saw those bodies just drop, I was expecting all of us to somewhat comfort each other. I saw you run, and I saw you too, Lucian. You weren't there. You both weren't there when the group was at their lowest. What makes you think I can vote between someone who's either not there or there, and someone who's completely not there? It's unfair. You are unfair. And I'm done giving you chances, because you guys had your chances to speak. And I understand. It's hard. Cause why should you listen, Lucian? When you're barely trying to figure yourself out, why should you listen to me, right? You haven't even gotten the chance to figure yourself out. Same thing with you, Saoirse. Why should you? You can take it to consideration. I'm not forcing these changes upon you. But the question lies in who do you have to become in order to survive? It's as simple as that. You pick your poison. You pick your road. Do not let others pick these paths for you. This is deadly. Your lives are at hand. I've seen others die, and it's sad. It really is. And sure, you may avenge them and whatnot, but no one wins for long is the thing. They always come back. That's my fear. And I wish you were there. I really did. Because you weren't there to listen to everyone else's concerns. You weren't there for when Biancho was talking about what he thinks about the group and how he appreciates his stay. You weren't even there to hear like his final words. You weren't there at all. You didn't even get to see the part of Four that was human. He had feelings. He had feelings. What makes him unforgivable? What makes him incapable of love? That's not fair. I was capable of fighting alongside you. Sure, he threatened us. What of it? You see a broken man right before you. You go ahead and you decide to be frustrated? Not even come to terms? I was sure as hell mad. I was boiling, I was fuming. And you're so fucking lucky, I will say, that I didn't even have the guts. And I'm not a coward. Trust me, I'm more than that. And when I heard you that you were going to take a drink, Saoirse, right after everything you heard, you're so lucky. You're just so lucky. That's all I will say. I leave you with that. You pick up the pieces. You either pity yourself or dwell on it. I don't care. That is your choice. You repair it. You fix it.
Way out of line.
Was it really?
It wasn't. He's right.
Anyone is capable of making judgment calls. Anyone in this group, I believe, under any circumstances would be able to do that if they were put in that position. What makes a leader and what is going to make a leader for us is someone who can do what Howell just did, be the voice of the people, point out the flaws, check up on everyone, the heart of the group, not just the leader. And that is what we're after. And if Howell is unwilling, then I believe that Carenia should be our leader.
I think so too.
I mean, if there even is a group to still lead.
There can be.
That's my problem. You're convinced that we can't be together, and you still try and I can't. I can't.
Do you think you have enough faith in us to try to pull us back together? You tried to do it just now, and even though this conversation has taken an ugly turn, doesn't mean we're apart. In fact, it means we're coming closer together. We're airing out our grievances. That is necessary. There is a group left to lead. There is still hope for us. We can still do this. I know it. Even if now there's all this mess in between us, all these different emotions that have gone unaired and sentiments that have gone unaired for so long. If we air them, if we repair our relationships, if we hear each other, listen to each other, we can still do this. It's something we all need to get better at, and likely me most of all. And I kind of nod at Howell as I say that. Like, you're right.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, please go ahead.
I'm sorry. You're right, Hal, about everything. I do run. It's all I've ever known how to do. Never had a say in a lot of my upbringing, so I've just gotten so used to sitting and not voicing my opinion because I was so used to knowing that it was invalid. So it's more of a habit that I'm trying to break. Sorry, I'm not speaking my mind a lot. I'm sorry I don't go to you guys when you guys need help. or if you need comfort. I don't know how to comfort people because I don't even know how to comfort myself. Going into this might be not what I need. You guys helped me when I was ready for you guys to leave because none of you guys were obligated to help me when I needed it. The family stuff, I was ready to die that day. I really was. But you guys helped me anyway. I don't know why. You guys barely knew me. And even after you guys found out what I did, some of you guys still stuck around. So I didn't want to let go of that. I wanted to help you guys because I know some of you guys needed help with things, but mentally I don't think I'm good still. So
You don't think that doing all this, being a part of this group and adventuring with us right now, if it doesn't help you find yourself and help you feel better about you, then as much as I'd love to have you here and as part of this group, I'm not sure if it's the best thing for you.
mm-hmm.
I
So
think there might be another path for you that would be better.
maybe.
And as someone who's taken, well, a few wrong paths in his life, short, well, relatively short, I look at the younger people beside me, as it may be, I don't want to see you fall in a bad way of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Dersha, you and I made a promise to be there for each other.
Well,
But I think Tara's right. If you're not, if you can't, then I think you should go.
mm-hmm.
But don't say that we didn't know each other. Please don't ever say that.
I'm sorry to say it, Lucian, but I feel like I barely know you. I feel like out of everyone here, the only people I really knew was Hal and Carenia. But even still, I felt I didn't mean to, but I knew that I was distancing myself from them. And I didn't want to because I was afraid. I'm sorry. And how about Fall? I know it was wrong of me. And I did try. I tried apologizing, but still, after that, I knew he probably would never want to talk to me. So I kept my distance. And so we may never be friends, me and him. I don't think we ever would. But we at least tried to work out something of a working relation. And so, yeah. You have every right to be angry. I'm a horrible person. And I'm trying
Stop.
to atone for that.
Stop.
You. That's just it, though. That's just it. You. It's not atoning you need to do. It's not that you're a horrible person. It's that you are a lost person. You've made mistakes, but it doesn't make you bad. It may make you do bad things. It may make you hurt
But that's the
people.
thing. The bad things I've done are horrible things. And there's no way to fix those mistakes, okay? There are so many other ways I could have handled them, but I didn't. And yeah.
Oh, you can go.
No, you're good.
Okay. I understand that, but well, he kind of searches for words for a moment, and then he comes back. the fact that you are, and he looks you right in the eyes. He doesn't often look people right in the eyes. He looks you right in the eyes.
Prolonged eye contact.
Yes. So, and he looks you in the eyes and he says, I understand, but the fact that you feel guilty about it and that you recognize you need to change is what makes you, that's what separates a bad person from a good person. Well, a person with hope who can be better than who they are now. And you could be better than you are now. Maybe you can't right your wrongs physically, but you can advance from this point and you can do more. You, out of anyone else in this group, really, due to your lifespan, have the ability to do the most good, put the most good into the world, and it will never erase any of your mistakes, but you can atone and become a better person, and you can be a driving force for good in this world. It's not too late.
I don't want to hold any of you guys back from anything. It's my problem, so probably when we get to Lianshe, I'll go my separate ways.
Remember, your problems with what burdens you burdens all of us. That sounded terrible. So I'm sorry. That sounded
No,
so
you're
bad.
good.
Burdened by this bitch.
We're all burdened. You are sinking this ship.
Oh
No,
yeah.
the opposite.
Shipping the sink.
Shipping
How
the sink.
dare.
Yes, exactly. Your struggles, they are not, they may be yours to deal with, but they are ours to help you deal with. If you should stay with us, and I'm not pressuring you. I already said that if you don't feel like this is helping you, then it's likely best for you to leave. But if you do stay or you come back, any dealings you have, any struggles, they are still, you can still bring them to us. Just because they are yours does not mean you have to keep them balled up inside. If you need help, then we should be here to help you.
I don't know. From some of the conversations today, it kind of felt like I wasn't wanted here, which is understandable. So I don't want to kill people. I've already seen where that leads, and that conflicting thing, I would be okay with you guys doing it, which sounds weird. I know I can't bring myself to kill anyone again. So I feel like more problems will arise with me being here than anything else.
Well, as Howell pointed out already, the problems in this group are being caused by everyone, and it's collectively all of our faults what's happening here. Well, most of us, anyway. So we all need to work on things, and if that's where your only concern was being a burden to the group, I would say that we can work on that together, and that that's what we are going to be doing moving forward, is working on helping each other and being better teammates together. But if you have your own personal concerns and you feel like you need to leave, then we can all understand that.
I would only stay if I knew that everyone in the group would actually want me here. But even still, I don't know. I don't know.
That's not right. For
I
us
want,
to make the
I
choice.
want to be here with you guys, even though things have been horrible. But if half the people don't want me here, then I don't want you guys to have someone here you just don't want to be here with.
Well, I can say for sure that I want you here. I want everyone here. I know I don't show it very often, but I do trust in this group. If you want to talk to the people who you think don't want you here, or like discuss with them before we reach Lian Shay, see if you can air things privately and repair things, then I'd encourage that, because just because emotions are high and there's conflict between people does not mean that it's unsolvable. And if that's your only reason for leaving, then there may be another way. You could stay with us. You aren't, even if you cause conflict, even if you feel like you've been a force of negativity in the group, it doesn't mean that you are hopeless and you will perpetually be that way and that you aren't wanted. You can still, just like with yourself, you can still change your effect on the group, better yourself, and better your harmony with others. It's not impossible.
With all due respect, too, that's bullshit that any of us don't want you here. Don't ever think that. Don't give me that. It's not fair. That's not fair to ask, to say.
Carenia is going to take a step forward and step. No, I'm kidding. And walk towards. Fucking. She approaches Sayorsh. Sorry. And puts a hand on her shoulder. Clearly, Sayorsh, we would all love for you to be here. But me personally, I think you should leave.
I had no show.
You're not well, or at least from what I can tell, you are not well. And while we would like to help you, you seem very. Just from what I've heard, you seem very broken, and we are not able to pick up the pieces. Or at least not all of them.
True. We can't. There's only so much we outsiders, people who aren't you, can do. And if you need more than that, then you need to be able to help yourself. And that may not be something you can deal with in this group. But if you're leaving, I don't want it to be because you don't care. Wow, that was a.
Can't believe you don't give a shit.
I can't believe you don't give a shit about
I
us.
know.
You think that we don't care about you, or that we don't want you here, because I think that I can't speak for everyone, but I think there's a part of everyone here that would regret seeing you go under those circumstances. We do care about you, Saoirse, and the fact that we're showing concern for you now, I think proves that. If you leave, if you do decide to leave, please do it because you need to leave for yourself, not because you feel you need to leave because people don't want you here. Those relationships can be mended, but it may be simply that what is the ache in your heart cannot, at least not with this group. You need to seek other help for. That is why you should leave. But if you feel that you can repair those if you feel that people don't want you here, then I'd like to see you try to repair those relationships, just like we're trying to do right now.
Sorry.
Oh?
Oh, sorry. I just did my throat did a thing, but yeah. You feel I'm gonna have a fucking stroke. You feel like Karina's hand give you a reassuring, hopefully comforting squeeze on your shoulder. I think of you as a friend, Cyphersh. And of course, I hate to see my friends in great pain. And while I will miss you, you will still be able to contact us if you leave. But I just really want to see you thrive and not be weighed down by all of this that you carry on your back. And then, of course, on this journey, there'll just be more that will pile on. And it would break my heart to see you break even further.
Arrow also kind of like slowly reaches his hand out and sit on your shoulder and then like takes it off a bit and then puts it back on. And it keeps it there.
It's the friendship.
Aw.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
You make it seem like it's goodbye.
Kind of feels like that.
For a while, it might be. We can still contact you, but who knows what may happen.
Well,
Mhm.
In our path, we can't predict such things.
It will be fine. Probably.
Don't say probably, Carenia. Don't say that.
It's a really good joke that me and my blacksmithing friends like to say to each other.
What do you guys get up to in there?
So yeah.
Does this have to do with the titty story?
What?
What?
No.
Story.
Anyways, listen, that's
What is happening? Are we in character or not? I'm so confused.
In
Clearly we're
character.
not.
Oh.
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 Now we're having a
Oh.
break. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Keep going.
All good. We will contact you, and if you want, or load screen. How has the thing is, so,
Kids, what?
Sorry, that was out of character. I'm like, oh yeah, Howl has the dingus. Sorry.
Owl has the dingus.
Dingus.
I keep calling everything
dingus.
dingus.
Could you
Dingus.
clarify, Carenia?
Fuck
Oh.
my dick. No. Yeah, I'm. Oh my god, literally, it's staring off the tracks of my train. Sorry. Hell has the stone, and I mean, if we stick together, or whatever people decide, I know we will find ways to contact you either way. Or at least one of us. But I will be sure to try my best to keep in contact with you. I love to send letters.
I can make you a sending stone before I go.
Only if you want to.
Sure.
Well, ultimately, you've heard our piece. We want you. We want you to stay. We care about you. And now, not now. You have plenty of time to decide. But what do you want to do, Seorsha? What is best for Seorsha?
I think I should drop off in Leonche. See what I can do there for myself. Maybe I can find a different way to help you guys while I'm there.
Sorry.
Any help you give is welcome. He gives a kind nod.
He nods too. It's like, remember to focus on yourself most of all, and you will not have to worry about us. We are very tough.
Oh, I know.
Flexes.
Boy, me and Star are just having a pissing contest of inspiration right now.
Come here, bitch. I'm the fucking leader now. Get out of here.
Let's stay on track. We'll take a break here in a minute,
Sorry.
but let's finish this
Okay.
scene.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, I just didn't want to say that.
I kept quiet and let it keep rolling, but when we started breaking character for like a minute straight, I was like, okay, let's get this on track.
Yeah.
Ooh, I had a stroke. Yeah, you will not have to worry about this. Just,
But that's
please
gonna
take
be so
care.
hard.
I'll
Okay.
worry about you too.
I'll be fine.
Seorsha, even if you do leave, I would encourage you to, if you want, you don't have to, but if you feel that it might help you leave on a clean slate, to talk with the people that you feel you need to talk with, to air things out with them. I think it could help.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I'll stick with you guys till you guys make it to Leonche. I'll see what I can do from there.
Sounds good.
Carenia nods.
For sure.
If you ever guys never need financial aid, you know where to go.
No, naturally.
Alright, but can I get like 3,000 gold as payment? You know, just
Okay, now you're pushing it,
Actually,
Hal. You just made me
sorry.
sad.
I would never use you for money. I'll think about that one.
You
real
just
serious.
made me sad. All right, guys, let's keep it. Let's.
Oh no, I am keeping it on. I am staying
Okay, good.
with
Okay,
her.
good. Good.
She's actually laughing.
Oh.
No, but in all seriousness, I know. Pulled up an ugly on all of you, sorry.
It's not like I didn't deserve it.
No comment.
You can just say that's true.
No comment. I think, you know, the thing about this all is that you have a home to go to. Now, I'm not saying that if you didn't, it wouldn't matter. You have a home. You have people to talk to now. Options, even, to open up more. I think it's better for you to be in a healthy environment than, you know, let the oil still continue on. And, you know, when it finds a match, it burns. I mean, all these moments and stories won't remain the same. You're alive. You choose how you want to tell or how you want to leave your story and chapter. At the end of the day, we all like become fragments of memories and stories, but what matters the most is just make it a good one. Whatever seems fit.
She nods.
That is all that matters. Be the change that you want to see in the world is another one. You have that quality now.
Darrow kind of turns towards Syorsha. Would you like a hug?
Yes, Dara, I would love a hug.
Okay, and he hugs you.
Aww. Hey, yo. First Dara hug, let's go!
And he pats you on the back.
Okay. With that hug, I think we're gonna take a brief pause
Okay.
and just get an intermittent. Like, anyone want like orange slices? Get some water. Use the bathroom. Like, we'll do that. And I'm gonna just check in with everybody because things got a little raw there for a second. Like, how's everyone feeling? How's everyone doing?
I feel fine.
I'm all good. Yeah.
I feel fine too. I'm
out for blood.
Should I shoot you guys out again? I was really finished.
Zammy, I rolls up the newspaper.
Oh, newspaper.
Okay.
Yeah, let me read this whole thesis here.
Dude, how do you spell?
All right, but I didn't get to finish off with my conclusion. So at the end of my essay here, just to cut it short, I'm kidding.
So anyway, let's go on about how you're a little bitch.
Oh god, she's
Damn.
That's literally the worst day to send it on. You're fucking meme.
Oh,
Grab
I'll
some water.
post
Actually,
it.
be right back.
fuck.
You're back.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Okay.
where is it? Where is it? That's not
You
it.
guys-
There it is. Oh. Where
You
is
guys
it?
you guys don't think it was too out of character for? I mean, I don't think it was, but do you guys don't think it was out of character for Darrow to be that like involved? Do you?
No,
I feel like-
absolutely
No,
not.
that's
Do
good.
more of it.
Do it.
God, finally some good fucking food.
Finally.
I think that Darrow being more involved in the party dynamic is something that I have been waiting for it to happen.
I've been
And
waiting for this one.
if it don't keep happening, I'm gonna beat you with the dummy stick.
All right, it'll keep happening.
Good.
I'm going to tinkle.
Yo, it's the little bitch report.
It's the little bitch report.
Pitch report for it.
Name blank. Date of butthurt today.
Yeah, like I said, if anyone needs like water, orange slices, tangies, bathroom,
I'm gonna go get ice cream
I'll
and go to the bathroom.
Do I need to tinkle? Might as well try.
I'll resume when everybody comes back.
Stop people! Stop telling people what you're gonna do. Go do it. Hello.
I'm still here. What the fuck you mean?
No, I'm talking about the other ones. Hello, how's it going?
Good. Licensed music, not allowed. Getting me canceled, I'm gonna kill you. Also, I'm gonna get rid of this bot. He has not been playing music, and that makes me angry.
I turn.
Oh. What the fuck? Doc dropped.
Doc's internet is kind of funky. Like this whole week has been funky with his internet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's offline, so I'm assuming his internet just absolutely fucking crashed. And burned. And burned and crashed.
Hey, yo, where the fuck everyone go?
Well, I kicked the bot because it wasn't playing music, and that makes me angry. Doc's internet, I assume, died because he's offline. You know, great time for that to happen. Also, I think he dropped out of the Roll20 too. No, he's still in Roll20. But then again, I think if your internet dies, it just shows you still in Roll20. It doesn't disconnect you.
Welcome back.
Who said that? Oh, hey.
Hi.
Take this L, loser.
Hello?
Where's my tea?
Huh?
Um,
Me L, you guys L. What the fuck? I ain't taking no L's. I'm playing with an owl.
Honestly, though, yo, pop out that fucking
Which
hole.
honestly should have been dispelled during that conversation.
Oh my!
midway through.
Can I say I have like tea leaves and shit in the fucking portable hole?
I mean, you could
Little
do
tea
that.
set.
It just like I don't like it's just like a pitfall basically. Like I don't know how you would brew tea in it
Don't
without
worry
destroying
I
it.
can't walk in it.
I mean, you can put tea leaves in it, but like if you can hop in it, but if it gets closed or like
Oh.
you know,
so
like
I can't. I can only reach my hand into it and just pull out stuff.
no, it's the way the portable holes works is you throw it. It's like a fucking Looney Tunes hole. When you throw it on shit,
okay.
it makes a literal pitfall for a
Oh.
you know. So it's just a pit, basically.
I've seen this one.
Okay.
Bro, he sounded like 20 minutes.
I was
Yeah,
about to say,
we
yo,
know.
cursive was dropped.
20 minutes.
You throw it on a thing. It makes basically like a little pitfall or like a little hole in dimensions. You can throw shit in it, and then you can like close it up and like seal it and just carry it with you like as a little thing. Living shit that gets trapped in it obviously will suffocate and die if they can't escape.
Okay.
And you can't really like any like if you threw like fire in it and like tried to make like if you tried to basically make tea in it without containing the flame, you would just it wouldn't work.
Set fire to the portable hole.
Just destroying your magic item. Yep.
Nar. What can I have tea?
You can make tea without having to pull out the portable hole.
Well, no, I don't have tea in my inventory. Is the thing? Can I have tea? We
Ooh,
should
don't have
probably
tea in
talk
your
that
inventory.
over.
Ugh, take this L,
Nar.
gamer.
No.
Yo, take this
Oh.
Nar.
Yo,
I mean,
you don't.
If you want to make tea, you can make a nature check to gather like the ingredients to steep within water to make tea.
I'm gonna go run off and go get some tea leaves instead of actually building a fire.
Oh, fuck, he's dying.
Okay,
How
hold on. I'm gonna do a nature check. With my fucking tea.
The party talking.
Me.
Victoria.
Yeah,
Pine leaf.
you don't find
Ugh.
anything that would make suitable tea.
I'm
Damn
gonna
it.
take a brisk walk in the forest.
Oh.
La 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 la.
I'm in my mom's car. Vroom, vroom.
Brum, brum.
Get on me car.
Get
Ma.
on my fucking car.
Fucking dying.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
deceased.
Yeah, Doc just keeps dying. I think that
His internet's been bad.
No, I know.
Lately.
My man needs to invest in a mobile hotspot.
Oh my
The
god.
man got fucked up by
No,
Howard.
he's just visiting his parents right now. And
Yeah.
for some reason, their internet's been really fucky.
Oh man,
Fucky
a
wucky.
real fucko boingo.
You.
I can't believe that came out of my mouth and I regret it immediately, and the fact that it's on recording
Fucko
leaves me to live
boingo.
forever. I'm just gonna go die in a hole.
Someone
Yeah.
code in.
See, my favorite saying nowadays has been, "I'm gonna go lay in the street."
What?
Hey, yo, sing?
Saying take this out,
Fucking
Caitlin.
run it?
Run it.
up?
See, it's,
I'll
instead
run
of
you
instead
over.
of directing the L's towards other people, it's directed towards myself, as in, "I'm gonna go lay in the street."
You're gonna take that out. And
I'm
that's
gonna lay over. That's it.
what.
You're gonna run me over for
Oh
free?
my god.
Not everything's about you. I said
No,
lay
you're.
over.
Is this the birth of a love story? No, it's just this bitch.
Fuck, what's that picture of that person laying in the street? I love that picture so much.
Oh my
Oh my
god. I
God.
think I
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You didn't hear anything, sorry. Hold on, wait,
Oh,
Silver,
once-
use the puppies I sent you that were like laying down as an example.
Where?
I think given Doc's internet hell, once Colin gets back, we'll go ahead and resume a bit, and then once Doc lives. Oh, Doc lives.
Lives.
You live.
I live.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
boy.
I think once Colin gets back, we'll go ahead and resume and get back
I love
into
this
it.
picture.
Alright.
Word. How you doing, Walkman?
I'm good. I'm
It
tired.
must be nice breathing.
Oh.
Mm.
Mind sharing?
Yo, homie, I got you.
Oh shit.
Oh. Sammy, quickly, do something.
Inhales. Oh wait, back
Oh.
sound effect.
Choke.
Wait, hold on.
Oh fuck, no.
You're
I got this.
right. Here you go. Oxygen.
Hold on. No one say anything.
Among
Anus.
Sammy.
Your anus.
Yes.
Hella cringe.
I should have put that on. No, I shouldn't have. I would have laughed
Yeah,
every
no,
moment.
no, don't.
That would have been. Oh.
I
So
put
it's a
so many.
recording pause. What's happening?
I
Okay,
put so many
so
breakup songs on.
okay,
Oh
so
my god.
Noticed.
now that everyone is back and everyone is here, I think we're good to resume. So we'll say that as you all kind of like finish resting after, heartfelt discussion with the team, you all are getting ready to head out. Anything anyone wants to do before we continue to the next puzzle?
Ooh, puzzle. Sorry.
I want to like.
Sorry.
Put your soundboards away. I will ban you.
Ooh, damn. How do I say this?
Yeah.
Because I just want to make sure everyone's all right with are we gonna out of character? Are we going to? I kind of feel like it would be cool if we the leadership discussion kind of segued into something a lot more necessary and beautiful. And I feel like if we table that for now and just see how group dynamics settle after this, we might end up with a better and more educated discussion on who should be the leader of this group. But if you guys want to continue and vote now and actually get this over with, then we can do that too.
Thought it got decided.
Yeah.
Did it get decided?
Yeah, I thought because
I don't know.
Carenia voted for Hal and Carenia. Hal said they shouldn't lead. Then the talk happened.
Carenia.
Then Darrow said Carenia. Then Sergio said
Darrow
Carenia.
talked pretty clearly. Darrow talked pretty well. No, yeah.
So are we good on that? Are we decided for now? Forever?
I will vote for Carenia.
Okay.
So I think that's
I just
majority.
wanted that clarified.
Oh, damn, I'm taking a W.
Oh, no, Lucian abstains. No, seriously, Lucian abstains at that point.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Oh shit, what be?
Well, no, actually, no, I have this planned out. It's no, I've had this planned out. It's gonna be yeah. For the sake of doubting you before, I probably shouldn't repeat that. So, yeah, why not?
Okay. Just wanted that clear. Congratulations, Star. Congratulations.
I'm so fucked.
Where's the me 6 winning? Okay.
All right, let's do this.
Just make sure whatever you're putting in the Me6 is copyright free. If it's copyrighted, I will actually like take your knees.
Oh,
Can you take mine too?
Anyway, we good to
flipped on red.
we good to move forward? Is everyone?
Yeah.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Wanted to see how Lucia was doing. A feeling about group.
He's not. Oh, he's fine with Greenwood being the leader. There's no issue with that. But he's still.
There are some other things, yeah.
There's something bugging him.
Sorry. What? Sorry. Do we have time for that?
Yeah. If you want to have this scene, like as y'all are packing up and getting ready to leave, like Carenia checking on Lucian before y'all head out, we can do that.
Okay. Sorry. Big stroke. Yeah, as we're packing up and stuff, Carenia goes over to Lucian. They're packing up. I don't know. Eat some.
Hey.
Okay. Excuse me. Are you feeling okay with everything?
Everything's a lot. Everything's a lot. A lot of things. Probably. I don't think so. No. Not everything. Not everything. I'm glad this has gotten sorted out. It's been a long time coming. But I think it's time that I step away as well. I don't think I'm helping you all by being here. I think that I need to spend some time on my own. Figure some stuff out. Keep looking for the Black Arms. Keep in touch, but I think it's for the best if we stop trying to mix what I think Cal quite clearly said is not something that can. Can I like tell you? Can I? All right, like, yeah, real talk. Like, come down to my get to, like you're tall. Come like a little shorter. Yeah, right. Yeah. Actually, we're the same height. We're the same height.
I just seem taller. Sorry. Thor's wings.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Exhales. My mic's not picking up the exhales. Sigh. The sigh. Bites his tongue on the side. Yeah, I don't know. I thought, me and Saoirse were cool, or that, like, we were friends, but if that's just in my head, then it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. It's can I tell you? Can I talk to you about this? Can we like? Can I get vent about this for a bit?
Of course, if you like.
Yeah. It is so frustrating sometimes. I don't know. It's not even that. He just talks about nothing for absolutely nothing for a bit.
It's nothing. Just meaning. Just go. Just saying angry words that don't mean anything.
Mhm.
So yeah. Like, oh, guess not.
Hmm.
Um, jeez, I did not think I would be talking to you about this. Okay, but I think more importantly, I was kind of avoiding it. I was waiting for someone to like say it outright, but what did we call it? The execution? Yeah. Okay. Right. I guess my bad for not having an absurd amount of gold to be willing to hash out or be able to promise. Because if I was born into any of that shit, I can't offer them that. I just offer them a way out. Just run. Look, I can't give more than that. What am I supposed to do then? Huh? Huh? And then we have a pity party. Just because I'm not willing to feed off of that, yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. I'm not used to it, though. You know? Fuck me. God. Says some more meaningless nothing. Drinks juice.
Oh, wait.
I don't have juice in real life. It's water. Don't worry.
Oh.
So yeah, that's about where I'm at.
Hmm.
I think I'd be doing you all a favor, getting out of here at this point. Figure it'll save you a headache or two as new leader. Yeah. Be the first to admit we never saw eye to eye on much.
She's like, sorry for the silence. She's kind of just processing and oh my god, I hate people. Sorry.
I'm not looking at the video chat. I refuse. I'm not doing it until
Thank
it's over.
God.
Yeah.
But yeah, she just kind of, from what you can tell, she looks you in the eyes. And shook and is like, well, I mean, yes, we did not see eye to eye on things, but overall, Lucian, I mean, of course, if you feel like this is something you need to do or want to, or just.
I do. I'm absolutely sure about that. And there's no resentment or anything. Like, I'm a little. What's over her wing at Hal? Be like, man, that motherfucker. No, eh. But no, if you all really don't feel like you know me, then I don't see what the point of sticking around is.
Sorry, excuse me. I mean, well, I guess so. Or I guess that I don't know. From what I've seen, at least, it's. Honestly, I don't know how to really phrase it other than like feels like people have a trouble talking to you, whether it be about well, of course, or not of course, sorry, but it doesn't feel like many people have come to you personal stuff or maybe.
I tried.
Mm,
They just closed the door, though. They always just close the door.
mm,
My father did. Too, you know? That's all. That's all it ever was. You know? Just a door in the face. You wait,
mhm.
never opens. Sorry, I'm getting really bitter off track. Excuse me. Not making this about. No.
No, you're fine.
No, but let me just say, if you're going to be leading them, then just should probably let you in on a little secret. No one knows how to phrase it. So just say what you need to say.
Mhm.
Don't ever stop yourself. All right?
Sorry. She gives you a nod.
There are going to be more difficult choices to make. And they're going to look to you now. You need to be prepared to make maybe not the easy choice, but the hard choices too.
Yeah. Sorry, that's me stuttering. She gives you a firm nod of confidence. She looks at you, still making eye contact.
Yeah. Don't think we're done though. I'm not abandoning you all. I'm just gonna make it a little easier on you all by gathering up what I can to help us free Black Arms down. Getting the rest shouldn't be too hard. Probably head to Panhamos first. That's one I know about. It's a bit far, but it's a place to start. I'll look around a bit more, see if I can figure out anything closer by, but if not, then that's where I'll be going. At the tablets, I'll be able to keep in touch with Al. We're still doing this, and I'm not giving up on this, but I don't think I want to. I don't think I can go back to Leon Shai. I don't think I should. Not after this.
Sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah.
Do we have an understanding?
No,
Stop hiccuping.
No. No.
A leader can't hiccup, Star.
Fuck.
That's like rule number 1 of leadership.
Oh god. Carenia. Sorry, what did you ask?
I just said our
Are we
No, I know, I'm forgetting too. Yeah. Do we understand each other? I think is what it was, yeah.
Yeah, or at least I hope I can understand.
Said it as best I can, I think. Yeah. I don't want to be the one to tell the others. But hey, I mean, I'm open to suggestions.
I mean, were you going to go now, or like when we leave to our next stopping point, I guess?
Whatever was quietest, I'm not sure. Yeah, hadn't thought that far ahead, to be honest.
I think we are, if you want me to, then I can let them know, and you can do what you feel is right, whether it be now or after we go to our next stop. Sorry.
I'll help you through the puzzles.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
I know more about this place than any of you, so I figure I owe you at least that much. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Glad we could have this talk. Good. That's good. Gotta get that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad that you could, at least with someone.
What's that?
She's like, I'm glad you could talk about this with at least someone.
Yeah.
Me
too. Me too.
She holds out a hand for like a friendship handshake, just in case.
He gives in. He gives in to it.
Does that mean he wants a hug?
Does now, apparently.
Yeah. I give him a quick, take his hand and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro hug.
Very, very short. Very short.
Yeah,
very
it's
short.
a bro hug. And yeah, she'll get up and then. Sorry, are we sitting or standing?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll say she gets up, and if you sit too, she'll help him up if he wants. Let's go meet. And then, yeah, go back to the group and make sure everyone is getting ready to peace out.
Before that, I do something. Since we're catching up on everyone, I'm gonna Darrow is going to try to talk to Owl.
All right.
Okay. Kind of like approaches Howl before we're about to leave. Yes, Howl, not any of the names that don't sound like Howl. A name that does sound like Howl.
Sorry, you like cut out for me.
Oh, yes, I'd like to talk to Beep. All right.
Damn, it sounds like someone else.
Kind of approaches Howl and says, "Well, would you like to talk about what just happened? And would you like to talk?"
It depends. What about just how everything went overall?
Yes, everything overall, the state of the group, what you said. I'm not mad in any capacity. That's why I'm coming to you, because you're right. I haven't been very good at making sure people are all right and checking in with the group, and I feel like if we are going to do this, it isn't just the leader that needs to do that, it's everyone, and that includes me. So I wanted to come check in on you.
Um, I think it went all right. I'm fine with Carenia being the leader.
I think it's the best option.
I think so too. I think I haven't spoken or gotten an update from Carenia personally on how she feels after being kidnapped, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think she is just more mentally healthy than everyone else in the group and is capable with a lot of things. Because Carenia doesn't look down upon people and doesn't invalidate how other people feel, and is very accepting and could be the voice of the group. And I just think we need that type of person.
We do.
Yeah.
Someone who's natural and practiced at it as well.
Right. So I didn't see an issue. And I didn't see an issue with you, besides the fact that there was multiple times where you could have spoken up and you didn't. I could have spoken up too a long time, but I don't know. I thought others would be concerned, and then maybe I thought I was in the wrong for even being concerned. And then I got dismissed a couple of times, but I don't know. I know everyone was tense during the moment and the rush and all that, but I honestly didn't really get a time to breathe, and I had to deal with a lot of things in the background too.
Of course.
So, I imagine everyone else did too, and they're 1 month off of trying to collect themselves and be in a nice headspace again. So.
I agree. I think that the headspace and even this horrible and even this horrible event that happened to us today has helped us see what needs to be done more than before. And I just want to let you know that I'm not going to be like this, well, phantom or ghost of a member anymore. I'm here. I'm here for you, I'm here for everyone, and I want to commit to that. I'm not exactly good at being there for people, but maybe it's something that will help me as well. I want to be there for this group. I I recognize the things you said, and you are heard with me. I want you to know that.
For sure. It's nice having a voice around. And I hope you take that spot permanently.
Of course, I will. He's looking you in the eyes like this is a promise. He will be there for the group more. I just want to ask, how do you feel about Lucian and his side of things?
Complex. Very complex,
Of
I
course.
feel. Because, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get the difference, really. Because, it's just, I don't know. He had control, I think, about a lot of the things we did. I just think it's wrong. And, like, there was times where, like, that goblin attack, right? And Saoirse was like trying to negotiate with the hobgoblin, and like Lucian just went straight for the arrow in the neck, you know.
Yes.
And then we had like Jenkins's death, which by surprise I have no idea how we just let that slip, and I mean I don't know. I too was hoping that nothing like that would happen. Anyways, here we are again. Short summary, but and I mean, I don't know if Lucian had something with Saoirse. Frankly, I don't care, because I never get to hear about it. So it's none of my business, none of my concern really. But they would always go out, both of them, and they would be separated from the group. And I mean, you were there for the table when Fall came back, and they didn't.
Yeah.
They
I
they
was.
just they just missed out on an opportunity, and I felt like if they saw that vulnerability in that moment that Fall had, maybe they would have just understand a little bit. I don't know. I sometimes wear my heart on my sleeve.
I think that's a good thing.
Death wish sometimes.
Well,
But yeah.
I think that I'm glad you brought that up. I wish I had sooner, quite frankly, because I think you really reached Saoirse today, and I think that now we all understand Fall a little bit better. I personally never had anything against him. I felt like he was doing the best he could for our group under very tumultuous circumstances for himself, mentally and emotionally. But I'm glad we were able to get that resolved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If there's anything you want to talk about, and I know we have group leader now, know that in addition to Carenia, in addition to whoever else, you can talk to me as well. I'm here. I don't want you to go unheard for so long again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I would have liked them to stay. I don't know. I haven't heard much from Lucian. Really, um, just bitter taste in my mouth after that. Um, and with Saoirse, she had options to open up. She didn't take them.
I'm hoping she will now.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
I'd encourage her to, and I hope that she will open up to more people because I think it could help her leave with a clean slate. But ultimately, I do think that leaving is what's best for her, for herself, for her own well-being.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
if you
Mhm.
no, go.
I was just saying that, like, I mean, it's not completely goodbye. Like, I'm sure we'll see them in the future later. Like, maybe we'll be pals and friends. Very bold. I hope to be friends with them still, or at least be acquaintances with them. I wouldn't mind doing some dirty work again.
I think that that's a reasonable outcome. I think that that's possible. I will say, if you, I encouraged Siarsha to do this, and I would encourage you as well. If you have anything that you want to talk about with her, I wouldn't shy away from it. I think that, or with Lucian for that matter, if you feel that you have anything productive to say to him, or just air a conversation that can help mend things, I encourage you to have it with either of them. I think that we want Siarsha to leave because under good circumstances. We want her to leave because she's leaving for her, and I think we want her to be contented, and for us to be contented with the fact that we know this person, we will be friends with them again in the future, and I think that's only going to happen if we talk to them, and get closure. And I'm not sure for everyone. I can't speak for you. That conversation provided enough closure.
Mm-hmm. I'll try.
That is all that's required. I think that's something we all need to get better at. Just trying, not putting so much thought into how to phrase something or what to say. It's just about trying, about pushing forward, and that effort is the first step. Everything that comes afterwards we can handle together.
For sure.
He nods and gives a little smile. And then he says, he thinks for a second. Am I asking this too frequently? Would you like a hug or something of that sort? Or no? I'm just offering. I find some people
Looks
are.
up and down. Sure, why not?
Okay. He gives you the same awkward hug.
You're great, Dara.
Thank you. I'm trying.
Stay golden.
Well, I certainly don't want to be gray. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Old person joke.
Yeah. Right.
He nods and is like, you can talk to me anytime. Thank you for sitting down with me. I'm not sure if you really needed it, but I felt I did in a way, so I appreciate it.
I appreciate it a lot, Dara. Thank you.
He nods. And yeah.
That was so homo.
Very.
Homosexual, gay, homosexual, homosexual, gay.
Bringing.
Homosexual.
I mean, I don't think you can have a campaign of D&D without people being gay. That's just
No.
I don't
Not
think.
in this
Yeah.
day and age.
In this day and age, not possible.
Everybody gotta be gay.
I want to quickly yell at Saoirse.
Everybody a little fruity.
What'd you say, Hal?
I want to quickly yell at Lucian and Saoirse.
Sure.
Nice. I'm gonna
We're
have
never
my
gonna
battle.
do my puzzle.
I'm sorry.
Walk or cry.
You're
That's
not
all
going
good.
to.
It's very, very quick. I want to do a check-in.
Just a heads up.
Okay,
I
so
probably need to head out by like 12:30. So
we are not gonna be running much later. I was trying to get us to Kaladosh, so we're gonna. We're gonna fucking try and speed run this puzzle, please, for the love of God.
Do you want to say we'll have these conversations later?
No, let's just do it now.
No. Puzzle just doesn't exist anymore. Don't worry about it. There's a
Just
solution.
Hal, go now.
Yeah. Saoirse,
Hmm.
checking in.
Hey.
So, hello. I just wanted to make sure on something.
Okay.
You don't have anger issues, right?
I don't know
Okay.
why. I might. I don't know.
You might want to note that down for your therapist.
We talked about it recently.
Oh, good lord. Okay. Well, it's a start. That's nice. Okay. So you are aware when all of a sudden you have your outburst? Yes. I
I
see.
understand that I do, and I'm working on it.
Mm.
I am sorry about those instances. I'm sorry about what happened at the dining hall. I just needed a minute to myself. So I just felt that if I stayed, things would have gotten worse. So I just left to be by myself for a little bit. I did mean to come back, but I couldn't bring myself to come back, and I'm sorry. I don't want it to feel that I didn't value your guys' emotions or your opinions. It's just I didn't know how to handle my own, so I don't know how to open up to ask other people how they feel. I want to, it's hard for me.
Mm.
And I can understand that it came off as me not caring or me not wanting to take the time, but it's just not a skill I have yet.
Mm. And yeah.
Hmm?
Well, I was just saying that that will change as you progress with healing. I think Rasheen is your best bet. And your therapist.
Rasheen's off. She's gonna be gone for a couple of years.
I know. But if there's a way for you to be in contact with her, I think that connection is really strong. Same thing with your brother. I think
Maybe. It
things
feels
will
weird.
grow. Yeah, I bet it does.
Yeah. I feel bad that I feel like a connection grew faster between us than people in the group.
That's fucking fat. We're people.
I know,
We're
but
like
still.
random people.
I know.
That's family. You
But
know?
we didn't even know each other.
You know, family doesn't have to be in the blood and stuff like that. You know?
I know.
You know, not you don't have to keep it in the family.
Don't.
But
Please don't.
you I get it, I understand, but I think since it's family and they understand, you know, where you came from and the past, I think it's more natural. It's more of a natural approach than us, preferably.
I just
Because
feel.
we had a lot of morals that
Yeah.
didn't align. But now it's solved and now it's over with and everything like that. And I necessarily don't have a huge thing against it. I mean, I'm here and alive. Unfortunately, anyways, besides that.
What? No. No, I'm glad you're alive. I really am.
I would say same, but it's fine. I'm happy to, honestly. I think I've learned a lot. I think this party has made me a lot stronger in handling emotions. And I've learned on the side as well.
I'm glad.
Yeah. You guys weren't completely, like, shitty. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed, like, lots of moments with you guys. And I don't want to damage a relationship anymore. I still want to see you guys as, like, people. And not that person that made me angry so many times.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I
but
just,
yeah.
yeah. I think that with me leaving, you guys will make, or at least decisions won't seem as conflicted. And hopefully dynamics get better.
For sure.
I do want to keep in contact with you guys, and I'm sorry what I put you guys through. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm still not good at this. Oh,
It's fine.
it's not though.
You're starting.
Yeah. I do really care about you guys. It's just hard to open up. I'm trying, but
Yeah.
I don't think I'll heal fast enough for the things we're doing. So, yeah.
Mm.
Maybe I can find some other way to help you guys when I get to Lianshe. I can find people, make connections. Maybe even take some time to just do nothing.
Nothing sounds so nice, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know how calm I'll feel knowing there's a whole army coming.
Oh yeah.
But,
Well,
yeah.
guess not anymore. Jeez, thanks. You just ruined it.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Mhm.
I feel bad. I feel bad that I said that to Lucian as well. He'd follow me when I'd want to be alone a couple times, and yeah, I felt uncomfortable.
Mm.
Some of those things, I get that he wanted to help, but it just didn't. One time it did. It really did. After the night where we killed Regis, but after that, it just never did. Our viewpoints were very different. I never understood why he followed me or would come to just me, but it was just, I don't know. I just didn't know how to feel about him. And with Darrow, I think he's great. It's just we never really bonded or spent a lot of time to get to know each other. Carenia, I think, is amazing. I'm just not like her. So. And I think you're really good too. It's just I'm not like you guys, so yeah.
You don't have to be. Like, you're your own person. We're all
That
our own
person's
persons.
not amazing right now.
What do you mean? Don't you think it's a little beautiful that you're free?
I don't feel free.
Well, soon you will, right? It's not always going to be like you're going to be cooped up in a cage and you're locked.
It's felt that way for a couple hundred years now.
Well, now you get to change that. I mean, I think you can step out now.
I hope.
I mean, you did it once.
When?
Well, when we were,
Yeah.
it was a couple times when we were at the ball, right?
The what?
The ball, when everyone got fancy and danced for like the wine testing event.
Oh,
We were able to
yeah.
have some fun when we danced.
I guess.
That night when I literally got shit on by a banshee, and then we talked afterwards and we took a couple drinks.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It was nice.
Yeah, just those nice moments. It's not the end. You're free to do whatever now. I mean, no one's holding you back anymore. You don't have people holding your title. You don't have people threatening you. I think.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah. And I mean, someone is currently in control of the house. You're free to do whatever you want.
Sure.
To explore, to take a vacation, to go off, wander, find yourself even more.
What about you? I know that you mentioned I don't, but I'm gonna try. How do you feel? I know you already talked about it, but how are you feeling right now, emotionally?
The anger has died down. The anger has died down.
That's good, at least. So
Yeah, I
scary.
mean, but it was.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't have all my spells I could have done with.
Oh.
Honestly. I've. Oh no. I was sad, honestly. Seeing. It was rough. Seeing the soldiers. It's just they're young. You know, we all do stupid things when we're young.
Yeah.
And I live for the thrill of risk. That is all I get. I love the adrenaline of it. I live for it.
Your sticky
and-
fingers.
Yeah, sticky fingers. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it. But I mean, I've been good on that, and a lot of the time it has costed my life. But I mean, they had a family, you know, to return to. Who will, heed their call? You know, their kids, I guess. Who would feed them? Who would take care of them? Clothes, work, all that.
I really wanted to try and help them.
Yeah, it's unfair.
It was just sudden, and I didn't know what to do.
I didn't either. I wasn't expecting it, honestly.
Neither was I. At all.
Yeah.
I just don't think it was fair to just give them two options. Because there weren't
Right.
just two options, there was more than that.
You can't give someone an option that haven't even lived a day outside of their own continent, you know?
Yeah.
All that devotion.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't give it to them.
Yeah.
They don't know. They don't know that will or the freedom or that invincibility of being free.
Yeah.
So it sucked. Because a lot of the time I saw a lot of, I guess, my friends, I rewarded. They just, I would just sit and watch them die. And I saw that happen sometimes with the group, and it just sucked how no one really did anything. I didn't get it, you know?
Sorry I didn't do more or speak up during those instances. I should have, but I didn't, and I'm sorry.
Yeah. I guess my expectations were high. I thought just because everyone had the intelligence and the wisdom that maybe, just maybe, someone will say something, but no one really answered to that plea, so. And that's how it kind of goes. They're just people. So I kind of leave you with that.
Oh. Okay. I will try and make it so things like that don't happen again in my own life and others.
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
I am.
Mhm.
It's not just you alone. I'm literally angry at everything at this point. I'm kind of fed up and tired.
It's fair.
Yeah. But, you know, may you seek rest when you do. And may those who have already passed do as well.
Mhm. Yeah.
He leaves.
Wow. Okay. Not even gonna stay for your hug. Okay. Goodbye. I guess.
Did you want one?
It felt like it was gonna end on a weird way. She'd motion for one, but it probably feels awkward.
Sure. It's gonna.
Oh.
I don't know if I'll die tomorrow. Hugs.
Oh. That's a horrible thing to say.
You don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know either, but still. Sorry I made you mad. It's never my intention.
Too bad. It already happened.
Still. I
It's
want you to
fine.
know I'm sorry.
I'm glad I'll consider it.
Wow.
At least I'm considering it. I could just say no.
You could. And I feel like that's what you're gonna do.
She thought ahead.
Alright. Well, I won't keep you up. Good night. See you
Night,
later.
Tisha.
Good night.
The fuck are y'all saying goodnight for? It's the middle of the afternoon.
Oh.
Good
Well.
afternoon, guys.
Well, good night.
Well, good night.
Well, good night. Immediately curls up in a ruin in the middle of fucking nowhere to sleep.
Sun like right on top of everyone.
It's nice and warm. Like the night.
Yeah, like this was a short rest. This was not a long rest situation.
Yeah, sorry. No, I won't keep you up. You probably have other people you want to talk to.
You kept me enough. Bye.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Sense a short person heading in my direction.
Oh my. You did not do that to
I didn't.
me.
Aren't you all the same height?
No.
It's like 2 inches taller, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking
Right,
piece
how's
of
the tall one? That's right. My bad.
Well, my heels actually give me height, so fuck off.
Oh, wow. Well, my hair gives me even more, so.
All right, Vegeta.
Lucian.
Anyway.
Looks at you.
So, I think it was unfair how I went off on everyone. I didn't really give you room to speak in your defense. And I put it very bluntly. Would it be weird to ask what your legacy is?
It's a heavy one. Yeah. It's not looking too good right now.
Oh no.
I stashed some pretty, like, out there paintings in Saoirse's mom's closet.
Okay.
So that could be something. I mean, I took down a ghost ship. The Dugans will spread that around some more. Be like, yeah, Lucian the Quick or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Puncher of ghosts. Killer of giant fish people. I mean, it was my guidance that destroyed an entire ancient city. That's not nothing. Although, yeah, because was not 100% aware of what that entailed at the time. So, mistakes were made. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Besides that, the rest is
out of my hands at this point. That's not true. That's not true. Uh, hmm. I learned something after uh during that month we were all away. Had time to think, look back, and all those times I thought I wasn't in control. No, that's bullshit. I was always in control. I just gave it up always. That's what it was. So I'm sorry. Well, back to the point.
Mm. Um, you were always in control, but you gave it away.
It's more or less how I see it.
Do you not think it's because you lack the patience to be in control and to earn it?
Always about patience. Yeah. No. 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 I'll give you that. Give you that. Bit of an impulsive individual at times.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. I like to think they work in my favor. However, I can see that uh, some might disagree with that.
Mhm. Yeah. Give you that. You're very quick on your feet.
Mm.
And you know when to jump into
Keeps me
action.
alive. Keeps me alive.
It does. It
It's kept
really.
you alive, I'll bet, sometimes.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely has, and I don't even know how. Well, magic wise, getting back up.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
It's rough not being able to cast spells. Y'all are, well. Yeah.
Get worn down pretty easily there. I
No,
mean, the more magic you've done.
Mm. That's the thing.
Yeah. So you don't have like an idea on what you even want your legacy to be? It's just
What I
scattered.
want? Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, no. No, I've had a very clear idea of what I'm doing. I think talking it out with Biantra really helped, but it's, I'm gonna, I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna stop the collective.
Hmm.
Eh. I'm gonna get the Black Arms. That's the current plan. Gathering those up for the first time in how many ever years, centuries, even. That's something to, not something, anything to scoff at, I think. So, hey, maybe. Um, I, I don't know. More time I spend with y'all, less time mm, I start to feel less and less like I need something like that, I think. It's more like I have to do this not for some abstract thing, but just for myself at this point. Something I need to see through for me.
For sure.
Mm.
I think you could definitely see some things through, especially for yourself instead of others.
Mm.
It's not bad to be a little selfish. um, some people will see it that way. Mm, that's to others. It's your life.
Selfishly selfless.
Yeah.
That's what some people are. Give too much of themselves away. They forget to keep a piece for themselves.
Mm,
Then see how that affects people around it. That's where it's really selfish sometimes.
mm. I'm sure you've seen that like a bit. Probably for a while. Living in there, I'm sure.
Mm.
Mm. Um, I I don't know if you plan on. Oh, well,
Oh?
since you're you're continuing with the collective, I assume,
No.
or eventually. No.
No, that plan hasn't changed. It's still the same.
Mm.
Keep on with that. I feel like I'm missing something here. You're like fishing. It feels like you're fishing for something, and I'm.
Fishing out for your legacy is all. I just want to
Mm.
understand it. I just want to know what where your roots begin.
Oh.
That's all.
Like I've said many times as I can. I've told more or less all there is to tell.
Mm.
Even back when we just got out of the woods with the hobgoblins into the tavern, elf tavern.
Yeah.
I I'm not that complicated.
Mm.
I don't have that much going for me in the back. You know, I don't
Mm.
have a giant family. I don't have the wealth. I don't have some blacksmithing background or anything. I don't have some eldritch horror giving me weird tentacles I can summon on a whim.
This reminds me of Fiantra. Sorry, wrong person, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, I hope one day I'm capable of letting then.
Hmm?
Um,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Sorry.
I think
I
I think
distinctly
I want
remember you saying you would
to.
never forgive me, so I'm alive.
Yeah, I'll never forgive you on the execution. Everything else is still on the table, though.
Hmm.
I don't. I wouldn't necessarily see you as someone who's not a monster, um, or anything like that, or evil. Just a man that I just couldn't wrap my head against, or around either. Because I felt like I was just like led to a dead end all the
Yeah,
time.
it's a strange thing sometimes. You got an impatient man, and sometimes people just don't have the patience to try and figure that out, you know?
That's true. I
At the
think I'm
same time, it's
very
not worth it sometimes. Sometimes it's just you're destroying yourself trying to figure it out. So
yeah.
honestly, Howell, I think you
Leave
should
it.
just leave it be. Yeah. Yeah.
It's all good.
I don't think there's some things I don't think you need to understand or should maybe.
Mm,
Maybe I don't understand. Maybe yeah, I don't know.
mm. Oh no, I want to understand everything as much as I can, but
Well,
I'll be
good luck with
bored
that.
for yeah, I'll be bored for like the next couple of years, so it doesn't really matter. But
Mm, mm.
um, it's honestly, I think it's the thought, memories that count the most. So whatever. I just hope to hear from you soon.
Did Green tell you, or did you overhear?
What? No.
Yeah, you just said hear from you soon. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear
Okay.
from you
Yeah,
soon.
well,
On
I'm
your...
leaving. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're
Oh,
just
you're
finding out.
leaving.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
wow.
yeah, yeah. Man.
I hope to hear you soon on your answer. Oh, you're leaving. Got
Oh,
it.
I'll message you every day. Don't worry.
I'll message you on my brand new emoji solution. I think you'll adore the dabbing one.
Yeah,
And
well,
the one with the little witch hat. Hold on. I have to write this one out.
I have to ask one thing, though. It's always been in the back of my mind. Never got an answer from you, though. Were you an assassin?
Me?
Yeah.
God no.
Why did I think that?
I don't know. A lot of people assume things and it hurts me, but it's okay.
Just,
They
well,
assume I did.
you're in an assassin's guild, though? Is that right?
I'm not. I'm in a
No.
guild that has access to assassination. I was in the Thieves
Hmm.
Guild specifically because
Gotcha. See, that
assassination.
makes a lot more
Yeah,
sense. You
I'm
don't seem like
stronger.
the
Yeah,
assassin. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I literally can. I break. I
Mhm.
cry.
Yeah. Did a
Mhm.
lot more vocal today. Proud of you.
Yeah.
Proud of you. Yeah.
Oh,
I was
thanks.
so quiet before.
I I know.
It's good to hear your voice more. God.
Mm,
Even if you have some pretty shitty things to say.
yeah, I'm a little deadly with that one.
Oh yeah.
Apologies. Yeah.
That's great. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I know things might not be good. I know I might say this. I don't say this at all, but maybe love you like a brother. You know?
Oh.
But like really angry, like shitty
Uh-huh.
brothers, like that
Got it.
kind of. Yeah. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Did that one
yeah.
come out of your eyes too? Like not all
Mhm.
families found in blood. Got it. Got it. Okay, nice. I'm on the path.
I mean it though. I mean,
I
sincerely.
know. It's nice.
Good.
I,
Good. Good.
yeah.
Good.
I
We have the
appreciate
same
it.
hair. I made sure not to make mine like the black and
Uh-huh.
white this time, just to make
Uh-huh.
sure.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
I'm very jealous. I might have to do the same thing with my hair though, with my white ends.
Oh
Might stay in
no.
style for a bit.
Well, I'll look forward to that. I guess. Jeez, I'll set
Yeah.
you up with Jean if you need.
Oh,
Like, please just tell her
interesting.
I sent you. She'll give you the works. She'll give you the works.
Nice. Oh my god, but we would look like twins a little bit
We
if we
already got. Yeah, I really hope we
yeah.
don't.
Oh yeah, gosh. Well, it's okay because like one is like really, really like beefy, right? A little buff, and the other one is just
I'm not that big, but thank
uh,
you nonetheless.
you're
I will.
you're fine. You
I got the
you're
packs. I
awesome.
got the six. I got
Yeah,
the eight.
yeah, exactly. I'm a log. Anyways, yeah, for sure.
Mm. Oh, take care of them. I'm
Take
still
care of
going
each
with you. I don't need to tell you this right now. I'm helping you through the puzzles. Fuck, I'm taking care of
other.
y'all bitches right now. Hold up.
Take care with your resting then.
Yeah.
For sure.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a
Not
bit bad
doing
for Victoria. She's kind of been sitting there with her tea.
Victoria's fine. Oh, Victoria has my armor.
Ah.
And
Okay.
that. We leave. We go. We
Great.
start
Checks watch. We
recruiting.
should get going. Checks.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
we should.
So
We all ready to go?
because as Karena's just been sitting there tapping her foot the whole time.
No, she's been checking with Victoria, and then she stands up. Are we ready?
So
No.
just due to time constraints, and also because I like good ending points. Motherfucking move where I want you to go. No, that's a bad. Roll 20. I swear to God.
I'm gonna say it, Walker. I'm gonna say it.
Sorry.
No one will let me suck their dick.
No.
There we go.
Oh my god, I
Oh
can't.
my god, wow.
I can't believe that just happened. Ooh.
So
Oh!
I am gonna go ahead. I am gonna go ahead and move us to the city, as the party navigates the remainder of the puzzles that lead into the capital city of Kaladesh, circumnavigating their trials and challenges, they arrive relatively unscathed within the heart of the kingdom of Lianshe. And as the group stares out over the city, knowing that there will be partings, it does not mean that this is goodbye forever. And that like the city at the heart of this vast kingdom, there are many paths one can take in, many paths one can take out, but the roads all lead to the same destination. And so, although the party may branch here and go their separate ways, the roads always lead back to the same destinations. And that is where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session.
That's such a sexy epilogue.
God, take me out of the moment more.
God, I swear to God.
Sorry.
As always, I've been your Dungeon Master, Walkman EXE, and joining me as always are my fabulous role players. Currently, Silver is not with us, but she plays Victoria Duran. Moving down the rest of the line, we have Colin Seabass Guesswork playing Darrow Axonoff. The second.
This is the second.
We have Doc playing Lucian Vale.
Doc Sox Davin.
Just Doc Sox Davin. We have Nilosaur playing Saoirse Bonfil.
Hello.
We have Zami playing Hal Percival Evangeline.
It's been wonders, guys.
Can we stop with the soundboard? And last but certainly not least, we have Star playing Carenia Casares.
I'm going to say homophobic.
Oh my god, our leader is homophobic.
With that, we will end tonight's session. Thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season. Good night.
Swag.